Hey guys, what's going on? I don't know about that, but I don't know. Dave, how you doing? Salty, what's going on? Don't know. Don't know about the prawn, but we are back to building again, and the other guys might join later. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, of course they're not gonna join if I don't share the link to the nip and egg. There we go. All right. All right. Nip and egg. Share. There we go. Oh. There we go. All good. Hooray. Okay. Hey punk, if you're home, I am up. I kicked it off a little bit later so you can join in the beginning ish. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. The building continues no matter who's here. No matter if I have live or not live. Doesn't matter. The building is continuous. So right now I have these discs right here. I'm gonna sandwich them. I hit them with some glue, and then I'm gonna make pretty much the feet part. So the feet I'll have to cut off the edges, but other than that, and then kind of cut and slope it down just a wee bit. But other than that, that's the plan. There we go. Yay, came off nice and easy. All right. Good space right there. Yep. All right, what we got here? Good from scratch lasagna. Scratch lasagna. I like good scratch lasagna. Yeah, I've just been mainly having chicken and broccoli and rice. Not always broccoli, but chicken and rice mostly. That's been the main meals. Been the main majority of my meals. I'm trying to cut down. Trying to eat good, but not eat so calorie inducive, you know. That's the goal, at least. Tomorrow I'm gonna go on a nice little hike with a probably just a 30-pound pack on my back. Nothing crazy. Might go 4 miles. Might go 6 miles. I'm not sure. Depends on my mood. Depends on what I have playing in my headset. You know. And the air is starting to feel good, and it's going to be a good day to go hiking, so it's going to be nice. It's not buggy, it's not anything crazy, so that's good. Yeah, that's pretty much how that is. Foam sandwich. Yeah, I wouldn't eat it, especially with the glue I just put on. It is like I'm putting peanut butter and jelly on a I have pasta bread like once every 3 weeks. Yeah. I've been eating way too much pasta and or bread. That's kind of how it goes. I've been bringing. We don't have any rice at my restaurant. I know, right? It's like, well, you guys don't do risotto. No, we don't do risotto. We should. I know. I make a killer risotto, but you know, it's when you don't own the restaurant, you know. You can give suggestions, but the dummies make the decisions. You know how that goes. Right. Okay, so this is. I'm just gonna put this. I'll put this over here by the windowsill. Windowsill. Let them dry and get nice and tacky. All right, I got over here. I pre-cut some dowels to fit into these guys right here. This is something I made earlier, prefabricated. I'm not built off screen, my bad. But it just happens. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a little hole in the top of these, and then the wire's over there. Oh, there it is. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wire these guys to these guys, and this guy to this guy. So it'll be shin, thigh, shin, thigh, and then once that's connected, I'm going to connect it to the big body. And once I'm done the big body, I put the thighs, the shins, and then the feet in. Essentially, that's how I'm going to do this. These are pretty much, just think about these as being the bones of the marionette. So it's literally, I'm making a stick figure and just putting foam around the stick figure. Essentially, that's the idea. That is the idea. Yes. Yeah. Pasta and pizza, way too much. I know. And I make some delicious. I mean, people tell me all the time. I make the freaking best pasta and slasher pizza they've ever had, and I'm like, oh, you're welcome. There we go. Oh, this one does fit. This one's a bit long. Oh well. This one's gonna be a little longer, I guess. I don't like how that's longer though. How much longer? Oh lordy lord. By a whole inch. Holy smokes. It's a whole big. It's big. I got my little thing and knock it off by an inch. Okay, so it is no longer an inch big. It is just the right size. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's that. You know how it goes. Sometimes you eyeball stuff and it doesn't measure up right. Sheep bone's connected to the thigh bone. Yep, all that jazz. Yeah. Let's see, Dave. You got the damn song stuck in your head. Oh yeah. Especially since I just sang it, you definitely have it in. I thought Snacks was making that noise. New voice character. Oh, interesting. New voice character. I'm not sure. All right. Just need to. Just knock the light down a little bit. I need to get zip ties, but I adjust these so much that the zip ties would actually not be a good idea. Okay, so oops. Let me grab it again. I'm on the ground now. I grab it again. Okay. Goes up there. Okay. drill a little hole. Okay. Okay, I got the little hole in there. Sweet. Those. I do believe I'll give them a little longer. I'll do little holes on these ones now. Yep. Punkwell, if you're able, you can pop in the chat if you want. Ronnie G2. I think I sent it in the thing. Yeah, it's sent. It is sent. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Sweet. All right. I don't know. Some people are reading. People are, 9 o'clock is usually when I get off work and I kind of munch on. Kind of what I was doing last night at the mech, the Ironcaster's mech chat. The mech pit? What is it called? The mech pit? There we go. The mecha robot pit. Whatever. We talk about big robots. That's what we do. And in this channel, we build big robots, whether they be made of plastic, wood, foam, all of it. All right. Let's get a little more downward motion. Oops. That's why. I was unscrewing this. There we go. Okay. There we go. I just drilled a little hole into my cutting board. It's all good. Yeah, big robots. Like Braven! Big Bang Bravern. I never say that. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well. I don't know. Might roll better than in Japanese. I'm not sure what it says in Japanese, but oh well. There we go. Oh yeah, this is screwing nicely. Perfect. Nice. All right. All right, let's put the shins over here. Oops, there we go. There we go. These drilled out. That's nice. All right. And now that's not going anywhere. Go. And now that's not going anywhere either. All right. There's my little marker. All right, so put that here. And essentially what I'm going to do is okay. All right, and I'm not gonna lie, that looks very similar to a profile that this one has. Pretty similar. It's not gonna be exact, but then again, it's like a marionette. It's homemade. I don't know about you. I don't know what you think, there, Punk Waddle, but it's a big robot. Yeah, it's a big robot. I think that looks like a Zaku foot to me. Oh yeah. Put that here. I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. My goodness. Oh. Am I gonna do something funny? Am I gonna do something special? Probably. Probably. You know. Make a little. There you go. Oops. Oh, come on now. There we go. All right. So what we're gonna do is very lightly score it. That. And carving tool, one like. I like this one. I like this one. That's the one I like. And we'll just make a little indent. And now that's seated in there nicely. And that looks nice. That looks a lot better. That looks like it belongs in there. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's see. Are the pink robots that Yoshimitsu fights part of the Gundam universe? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe. Don't know. I don't know. Don't know that bit. That's okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. That looks freaking great. That's amazing. I'm going to. It fits so well without the glue. I just need to make sure it works. Fits nicely. So what you do is you put the glue. There you go. All right. Put these by the seal again. Let them go. Actually. Might as well just trace it. Considering. Yeah, so looks good. Okay. Ooh, I get ickiness on my fingers. That's why I wear the gloves. Sticks. All the stickiness, ickiness stays on the glove and not my finger. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, the chat's really going tonight. I wish someone could read the chat up to me, but I am using knife and Sometimes knife is more important than chat. Sorry, chat. Safety first, right? Safety first. Okay. All right. A bunch of scrap on. Get so much scrap on. All right. There we go. Kind of fits like that. So just round out this end. Yeah, I didn't go to Harbor Freight and get some new freaking these. I don't know, like $1. Like $1.50. That's okay. Should go get some new ones, I know. This one, it's still usable. Plus, you have to say about only a poor carpenter blames his tools and all that. There you go. You definitely don't see a chef using a dull knife, though. A good chef, at least. A chef worth his salt will have a sharp knife with him. Okay, there we go. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? We're going in a pawn game of knife. All right. Interesting. Yes. I believe you. She wouldn't let those evil robots defeat me. Oh, God. Yes. Oh, no. Oh. No, don't stab myself. That's okay. I have another knife. I do have another knife. I'll just put this one in the bin. Oh, it's orange. I like orange. My favorite color. All right. Got so much better now. Yeah, not a lot of cutting to do. Yeah, things happen. Okay. All right. And my sculpting tool I still have out here. I'll just push this over here. I'll have to clean it up tomorrow morning. Or maybe later tonight if I'm not gosh darn tired. All right. That piece goes there. Okay. So that looks good. I'll take out these gloves in a second and probably switch them out. Actually, I'm probably just going to do some wire work for a second. Which I don't need gloves for wire work. Let's put the glue back up here. Okay. Ooh, sweaty, sweaty. That's what you get when you wear gloves for somewhat of a period of time. All right. Let's put these right there. All right, so. Hey, Punkwaddle. Is it in the chat? Let's see. Okay, it is in the chat. Yeah, you see it. Okay. Just making sure. Probably see Ronnie G maybe like at like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You guys probably show up around 10. That's how this thing goes. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil, he shall appear.
Wait, I'm the devil?
You're amphibious devil.
Oh. Devil Waddle?
Yeah, devil waddle. Yes. Do you see how the feet are looking?
Yeah, they do look really good, and they look very goofy.
Very, very Zaku-like.
Uh-huh. Well, to be fair, the feet, Gouf and Zaku, are very much the same. It's more the leg that creates the difference.
Yeah. Step up. Just a few bits.
Yeah.
Figure out where I hit my nippers.
Just make sure you don't get your nippers in a twist.
Oh no, I've got needle nose pliers for that.
Okay, good.
Literally.
Yeah, I believe
that's not even a joke. That's not even a joke. Oh, I'm a silly goose. You know where they are? Where they're supposed to be. In my little box.
That's the weirdest thing ever. I have that little box too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got that in Amazon.
Oh yeah. Just the basic build kit.
It's not a bad starter kit at all. I have upgraded a few of my tools, but
it's really not. I don't need anything more. You know.
Yeah, you don't need God hands off the bat. I will say USA Gundam Store and a few have there's, and I think Tamiya has a moderate around $20 to $30 nippers. I think one's a side nipper, single cut sort of thing. They're not bad.
That's good. All right.
And we have Big Dave K in the house.
Big Dave K.
Yeah.
Big Dave K. All right. Well, I'm gonna make me big because I am the solo builder. So disembodied Punk again.
Yeah, I'm a voice.
Force Ghost Punk.
Woo!
If we ever did a Cotton Council Star Wars parody, you're totally Obi-Wan.
Cool. I already have some. I did some Bing AI stuff. If as Punk is a Jedi, so I mean, it's me as a Jedi. So
yeah. Punk is Obi-Wan. Jolly obviously is Han Solo. That's just obviously. And like it or not, Gator is Luke. Gator has to be Luke.
thought Gator was
I
Yoda.
know. What's that?
Oh,
Gator's not Yoda. Gator's not Yoda.
Real Weight says
Floral,
that Punk One is
Floral
Yoda.
can be Yoda. Floral can be Yoda.
No.
Floral can be Yoda. Luke has to be. Gator has to be Luke Skywalker. I'm sorry. That's just the only way that works.
I feel like you're very biased in this storytelling, this interpretation.
I might be a little bit biased, but also no. Wilton is Darth Vader. You know what I mean? Fits. Wilton's Darth Vader.
No, Wilton's Rilo Ken.
Huh? Oh yeah.
He's just angry with the lightsaber.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're talking about OG Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Charlie B is definitely Chewbacca.
Charlie B is definitely Chewbacca. That was like 100% given.
Real Weight says Jolly is obviously Darth Vader.
Jolly?
Yeah.
Not Jolly. Jolly's 100%. He's got Han Solo vibes.
Are you sure he could? Yeah, he's not smooth enough to be Lando. No, I think Gator would be Jar Jar.
I mean, yes. Also, no.
No, no. Punk already has. He already has purple lightsaber, so. I don't know.
Yeah, so he's Anakin Skywalker, but just the Phantom Menace Anakin Skywalker.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, any Star Wars parody, everyone knows when you do a Star Wars parody, it's original. It's from the first Star Wars, the original. You know.
I like. Let's see. Wait.
Who would be R2D2 and C3PO?
Ooh, now that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Okay, out of the puppets, let's think.
Obviously, C3PO is Mike Crotch.
I don't know. Rudolph might be C3PO.
Okay,
No.
well then who's the R2? Who's R2? Someone's gotta be R2.
You're right. Rudolph could be R2.
Yeah, Rudolph is R2.
Well,
like that's not a bad one for him. You know, he usually gets shit rolls, so you know he's happy. Though he's stuck with freaking. He's always stuck with freaking Mr. Mike Crotch. So I don't know if he's super happy with that one.
I get Mike has the color, but I don't know if he speaks all the languages that C3PO does.
I speak all the languages. Just saying.
If Mike Crotch was a robot, he'd be Hedonistic Bot from Futurama. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen any of Big Dave K's artwork?
I'm not sure if I have. I've seen some of his stuff, so I know he can draw pretty good.
Yeah, and you can speak to it if you want to in chat, Dave. But let's see. There's a few.
Did he make anything cool recently?
He's got a few characters that he puts on the Twitter.
The Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
The Twitter.
Like there's a mouse and a few couple of things.
A mouse? That's never been done before.
He's got some fun. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to find it. No, he did a cool like. Where are you? He did a cool drawing of me, of Punk and Carlos Fish. Kind of looked like a Cthulhu. I don't know. Did you ever pay? It was a part of the DLC of one of the Borderland games,
Okay.
but it was kind of like a monster Cthulhu. Um, they were trying to have this like seance to raise something, and it's just kind of one of those like I don't know. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like a murder mystery design. I don't know. I don't know exactly, Dave, what you're going through, but it was a fun. I think having Carlos Fish in anything kind of makes it look at this. What's Lovecraftian sort of thing?
Oh, he is very a jarring character.
Yeah, but he was drawn very well.
Well, yeah, of course. There we go.
I think. Oh, he's got some foxes up on his page. He's got dragon, the mysterious mouse, a few other things. Yeah, like, and I will say this: I do like his art style. So, way to be.
You like his art style, huh?
Yeah, it's fun.
You hear that, kid? I like his style.
It reminds me of even some of the older Disney, not quite Rescuers Down Under, but what am I trying to say? A little Jungle Book esque.
Rescuers Down Under. All
Um,
aboard bare
I don't,
necessities, those simple bare necessities. Don't worry about your troubles or your strife.
or like
Just a bare
even
necessities, oh make a bare recities, those simple bare necessities of life.
even like Robin Hood stuff, like some of that Disney era esque.
Ah, yes,
I
Robin
mean,
Hood. Aha!
yeah, okay, yeah,
Aha! Mommy!
yeah. 80s cartoons or Don Bluth cartoons, yeah, exactly. It's
That's
a
right, ladies and gentlemen. I grew up on those Disney shows, movies, and the clamshell VHSs.
nice.
Yes,
So you
sir.
doing Goof flight type, or is that just because you built that the other day?
Oh, you want me to show it on screen? I'll get it real quick.
Yeah, I would just because
After
I
I'm
guess
done messing the wires, though.
I got thrown off
Flight
because you're
type.
just doing a regular Goof custom for your marionette.
Essentially, yeah. I don't want to
He's just a
like
Goof.
the legs are gonna be big enough. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I think anything that
The flight type is holy crap. They're bulky baby wings. I love them though. They look really good.
they're awesome,
And
but
it has,
that would be it'd
and
be a
it's got a
terrible
stand on the
marionette.
thing too. I was like, oh my god, we got a stand, cool. And they actually have a conversion kit to make it like a normal Gouf too.
Nice.
So they have like normal thighs and normal pauldrons.
Oh, in the gray color scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's awesome. Actually,
It is pretty cool.
Makes me want to get two so I can build them both.
Okay.
Terrible idea, but yeah.
Yeah. So I have the bones. They work. They're the joints on the bones.
Nice.
That's one leg. That's one leg done. And I do believe this one goes to this one. Right up front. Press down, press down, press down. And that ain't going nowhere, baby. That's a foot. Oh, it's a foot.
There's something afoot.
Well, that's actually more like 5 inches, but it's still a foot.
Ha!
All right. And this one should be somewhat
A $5 foot long.
$5 foot. Oh God, I wish we had those days back.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to Subway more than I normally do.
I used to eat Subway all the time on the road.
Yeah. It's still okay in a pinch, but
yeah.
I'm just like, I make better food for cheaper. I just go to the grocery store.
Yeah, true. No, I agree. Like, but when traveling, hit up Jersey Mike's or a Penn Station if I'm up in your region.
Yeah, that's because I don't have a kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I don't got a kitchen. Yeah, it's like
oh, that's rough.
traveling. You know what I mean? If you don't have a kitchen,
Yeah.
when you're traveling, obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, that's stuck in your head now.
Yes, it is. It certainly is.
So, what kind of wire are you using?
10 yards of 20 gauge.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. You can find that at your Michaels or your I think I got these from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, no, I like there was once upon a time I did a job where we used airplane line and wire. We also had at first they claimed like the airplane pliers were like really expensive, but they're like $20 at Lowe's. But the ones where they have the plier part, the clip part, and then they have the locking mechanism so you can pinch it off and twist it so it you can twist it real tight so it doesn't go anywhere. And then yep. I think I still have a pair of those somewhere.
Nice. There we go. Maybe I can feed it back in. Again. I sure can.
I didn't even.
There we go. There we go. Oh, DJ Ronnie G's here. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was concentrating on wires and whatnot. You know how it goes. Ronnie knows how it goes. Ronnie's done a wire or two.
DJ Bunny G in the house.
Yeah, not a real DJ, but he certainly is a G. Okay, I don't think I can fit all these wires in. Oh, well, sometimes you don't need to fit them all. A couple is good enough. And that looks really nice. So I'm just gonna wrap this guy around the base like so.
It's all about the bones, man.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Most of them are connected to each other in some way or portion. Actually, yeah, they are mostly all the way to the end. I'll probably have like I'll probably hit some glue on the neck bone and have like some string like running on the face of the head so I can turn the head nicely. But yeah, everything's connected somewhat. So these are going to be connected to the hips, and the hips got wires. So wire wood. That's how it goes. And I like this way. I should have done it this way for like all of them, but you live and learn, right? It's the first time doing this, so. Okay. Yeah. This is. Oh, here it is. Ah. Ha, ha, ha. There we go. Have you seen what I've done lately? Oh, I'm shaking the camera.
What have you done for me lately? We have Pat S in the house.
Pat S. Produce the sound.
I don't know, Pat. What? I don't quite understand what you're saying or what you're bragging about.
So I have him done like this.
All right.
There we go. Well, he's not that bad. He's a little clunky, but it's to be expected.
Zako's doing a good core fighters.
Yeah. This bit's a little more bellowed out than I wanted.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but honestly, it kind of does fit the profile actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it should fit like that, but maybe it's just the off coloring. I don't know.
Well, also when you stand it up, it centers out a little bit better, right? Some of the tuka sticks out on the rear. Doesn't all just have a front poke.
Yeah, maybe I should have pushed the thing a little closer up towards the middle, because I was thinking the middle is this bit, but the middle is this bit, so instead of here, it should have been here.
Yeah, and you could redo it. It's just kind of backfilling and stabilizing at this point. How much is it worth it?
Yeah,
definitely your call. And there's definitely ways to do it if you want to.
Yeah, but then I'd have trouble with the back.
Yeah,
the backpack going on.
True.
Got the bottle cap boosters.
What are those from?
Just like a water bottle.
I like that they already have the bluish tint. That just a little add the orange at the
from
end.
Water bottles, so yeah, bluish tint is kind of a natural thing that water bottles get.
So I can just paint the orange kind of flare out, so it looks like it's a blue flame that gets hot. More reddish and orange as it goes out. And you're set.
You got the things that go here. Luckily, I don't need the power coils for the legs, because Goofs don't get those. That's good. Just the one for the backpack, essentially, right? Does it go to the backpack? It does go to the backpack, yeah. So it's gonna go. I'm gonna hit it with a normal puppet foam. Push it that way and push it this way with a wire in the middle, so it actually fits nicely.
I dig it.
You know what I mean? And I'll probably keep those ones very, very just like that. I probably won't do it like I did this one. I'll probably build it separately and then attach it.
Okay.
So it looks nicer. I'm not saying this doesn't look nice. It just this needs some paint. It's 100% serviceable. It just needs paint to make it actually pop. So.
I believe you.
Okay. I'll put this guy back in the mech pit with Ironcaster. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I was attaching the last bones. Bones to the structure. I also got to do the hands.
Oh, hands are always the hardest part.
I'm not sure. Thinking kind of armature wire kind of thing going on.
I don't know if they're the hardest part. I always wait till the end to do them, though.
They're really easy, but you don't know which one you want because there's so many variations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the open one. There's the open one where you reach out and grab something, and then there's the closed fist, grab your gun. You know what I mean? And then there's the trigger finger one, and you don't know which one you want until you build the whole thing.
Well, I mean, yeah. Except for the Gouf is different because he's just got the one hand that holds basically the Gatling
on the ground. It's on the ground. Yeah, but he doesn't always hold the Gatling. Sometimes he drops the gun. You know what I mean?
True.
Wrap the wire like a good aircraft mechanic. That was a different time. But I'm still doing wires. Only this time it's not on a freaking multi-million-dollar jet.
No.
Safety wires.
True. Safety's important. That's why we dance.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Safety is important, especially on multi-million-dollar aircraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
When there are more than $1 million at stake, one is encouraged to be safe.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not doing well adjusting to the time change.
I wasn't, but now I'm kind of am. Kind of messed me up. Was it Sunday? But
yeah.
Other than that, I was okay after that. It is how it goes. I like how it's still light when it's like 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. I'm just like, oh, the sun's going down now. It's 5 o'clock. The sunset, at least. There we go. So I'll tap like that, and that's how that should work. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fun.
It's getting there.
It is getting there.
Yeah, what you doing, DJ Running G? Where you at?
Oh, guys, I'm going to tell you about the molecular structure of the space-time continuum of turtles that appear in Victory Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hashan MNT.
Okay, that's how I want to do it. Alright. So I figured it out.
TURT LT
So I
power.
want these to swing up and down, right?
Yeah.
And up and down. And can I angle? I can angle these like this. Okay. That works.
Okay.
I don't mind that at all. Spin it. Nice. Oh, that looks okay. Okay. That might actually do. All right. Roll me out another 6 inches. That's what she's always telling me.
Can do a lot with 6 inches.
Roll me out another 6 inches. But dear God, I'm only working with 3.
I assume you don't use those nippers on the plastic anymore.
I do actually.
Really?
Yeah, these are these bad boys. They work fine, and this is not like really hard wire.
Okay.
So obviously, I would probably get some like heavy duty wire cutters. I mean, essentially, that's what nippers are, wire cutters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're wire cutters without the stripper bit. You know what I mean? Because wire cutters have the parts that can strip the wires.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Without
essentially,
the stripper bits, that's what you said.
yes, yes,
Mm.
yes. That's why electricians love them so much. They love
Mm-hmm.
their stripper bits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've heard that.
You've heard the stripper bit? It's the most important part of the electrician. Strip your wires. Take off the layers.
Mm-hmm.
Right down to the copper. Actually, that might be just a ticket right there. So what we're gonna do is there we go. Got a dangly little leg on the thing.
Yeah.
Yay!
Is that what we're calling it now?
Piece of wood swinging from the pelvis. Yes, that is what we're calling it.
The dangly bits are in.
The dangly bits are in. Yes, sir.
I'm only using the most scientific words I can think of. You know, this isn't for humor. This isn't for, okay, it is for humor.
Yes, I only use the words that could come from the top of my head. At least that's what she tells me. She always tells me to come on.
And you don't stop.
And it can't stop. It won't stop. Till you get enough. Do.
Come on.
There we go. All right. Yes, this is starting to become a thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's most definitely a thing.
Oh, I was going to. You know what? I was sidetracked. Let me go get the custom flight type.
Oh, yeah. Did mention that like 30 minutes ago.
I did, but you know how
Well, yeah.
kind of get sidetracked and the track becomes
Feel-
the side and the side.
I feel like showing off the build you made the other day is not the sidetrack, or is a sidetrack compared, doing the thing that you're building right now.
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling good. when I started last week's show, and I was just like, I can't do the show today. And then I just ended up relaxing, building by myself quietly, like with some music on, some lo-fi beats and whatnot.
Because
And I
I
built this
didn't
bad
show
boy.
up. Oh, nice.
That too. Yeah, look how
Oh,
beefy the freaking legs are.
oh, I know. So I have the old version, the HG, just the grayscale, grayed out, no green, not real type. And let me tell you, the legs are just like two pieces. All that color, the green and the grays, it's just one clipped together thing. The same
Freaking the
color.
back. Look at the back, man. The back is freaking
I know.
badass. The backpack's amazing. The freaking the back skirt is crazy.
I know. It's awesome.
It is awesome. I love it. Let's put that over there. And let me go get a little sip of some drink.
Oh, what's drinking tonight?
A little bit of a kind of grape flavored caffeinated substance. Not crazy. Caffeinated. And some creatine. So.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'll tell you this here. I blame Drunk Waddle because he's Canadian and he might have a connection with Crown because I think it's their national export. But somehow he was able to get his hands on the widely popular, very elusive, newly released Blackberry Crown.
Oh, nice. That sounds good.
Yeah, put a little with little lemonade. It's pretty tasty.
Sounds good.
Actually, right now I'm drinking with the Chipotle's watermelon limeade.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But it some people say it has that.
Did you have Chipotle today?
I did.
Yeah, okay.
I tried their al pastor meat in my bowl. It's Taco Tuesday, man.
I had quesadillas today.
Well played.
I made myself some quesadillas with some nice good fiber tortillas. I didn't make them fresh, but I do like fresh tortillas. I make some darn good fresh tortillas, but.
And the one other thing I'll say about Crown and Drunk Waddle's hookup is he knows there's a lot of people that collect Crown bags, for different stuff. And someday he's probably going to make a video bragging about all his different Crown bags.
Freddie loves them. I don't know why Freddie loves them so much, but he loves the Crown bags. They're my favorite color. Okay, Freddie.
They come in lots of colors, Freddie.
Oh, yeah. I like the purple ones.
Uh-oh.
That was my honing steel. That's fine.
Okay, the fact that... Okay, nice. But the fact that your the stick legs are sticking down like that, just leaning... Like he's sitting on the bench with his feet dangling is hilarious.
I mean, it is a leg.
Yeah. I mean, David, you can lust after the Al Pastor. Can't have any, but I mean, I don't know. You don't have to lust after it, but I guess you can.
What's happening? What's Dave doing?
He said he was lusting after the Al Pastor I was eating. DJ Ronnie G, you lost your Crown bag?
Oh.
Man, that's terrible.
It's probably Freddie.
Oh, another fun fact is I think they've stopped putting the bags on half gallons, and I think they're maybe only putting them on some liters, but mostly it seems like mostly just the fifths. Oh, I understand that, David. Yeah, you don't get quite the good Mexican food in northern Minnesota.
You gotta learn how to cook. That's just a thing in life, Like, doesn't matter who you are. Poor, rich, woman, man.
Sometimes you gotta get the seasonings.
Seasonings are good.
I agree, Dave K. I'm happy I'm in Texas for the food. You know, you got the Tex-Mex. I'm close. You've got a lot of that Louisiana Creole stuff sneaking its way through. Barbecue, yeah. I just ate and you're making me hungry.
I just ain't making you hungry. I already ate and I'm so sick of you. You just ain't making me hungry. I don't know why I'm always singing to do. Just in a singing mood today.
I was kind of curious why you didn't put the foam on each leg before you did that.
There we go.
Yeah, Dave, I don't think I would want to live in Austin either, but there's a lot of good spots in Texas that aren't quite that crazy.
Oh, wait. I should have watched it. Should have looked at it.
Do you have your parts label?
Just like a real gun. You know what? I probably should have, but
Yeah, it's when when you go into beast mode and it's like I built this. Wait, I did one thing at the very beginning, the one thing that wasn't just the same, and now I have to undo it all.
I made these parts not universal. One's left, one's right.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest, I could. That doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Are those too close together? Or are they gonna work?
Huh. They should be fine here.
Okay.
They fit nicely.
I meant to say something out loud earlier, but I didn't.
It's okay. I too can be shy. Okay, the legs are making this look like a freaking thing. I know I said it looks like a thing many times, but like seriously, man.
Dang. All right. It really has a shape. Something to kind of hold the pieces in the right place. I know you'll figure that out.
Yeah.
A couple extra little things, but yeah. It's not a Zaku, boy. It's not a Zaku.
No, it's not.
I do like your Demon Slayer smock, though.
Yeah, it's comfy. It's comfy. It's comfy. That's the only reason why I wear it. This wants to continuously just turn, but I can kind of just stand it up right there. It kind of slumps on itself.
Blue, 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 blue.
Yeah, seriously. It can stand up by itself, kind of.
Nice.
It's just standing there, and my hands are free. All right.
I can ride my goof with no hand. Sorry. It's like, it can stand up on its own. Hands free. Thump. Apparently, we need a little more Weekend at Bernie's action.
It's got no strings, so it's a marionette without strings.
Oh, no.
And no blue. It's got no blue fairy magic either. So. I have a real talking. Holy crap! The doll's alive! Kill it! Kill it! Wait, guys! Wait! I'm trying to become a real boy. He's after our children. Run! All right. Yeah, I just have some patchwork to do, but other than that, I'll put some foam clay on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some air dry foam clay on here.
Mm-hmm.
As we're starting now, we are going to make the hands.
Cool. His foot fell.
His foot did fall. That's
okay. David Glenn. Marionette without strings equals the strong female girl boss. Aw.
I mean, where's the lie?
Then who tells her what to do if she's just a marionette? Dom, dom, dom.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm a strong, independent woman. Please, man, save me. I don't want to work.
Uh-huh.
I just want to text on Twitter.
Yep.
Bitch about things that I'd have no right to bitch about.
Yep. Tell me
Freedom
more.
of speech. Yeah. I think we need the First Amendment, good idea. First Amendment plus the 14th Amendment, bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Okay, consume my daily dose of creatine. And if you want to learn all about that, tune in tomorrow. Or maybe Thursday. Actually, I'll probably do the videoing Thursday and then the tomorrow and then release it Thursday. Coach Murphy and our good buddy Memes of Destruction. We're going to talk about working out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
It's going to be called Hypertrophy with Coach Murphy.
You said with memes?
With memes. Memes of Destruction.
Level up.
he loves to level up.
Yeah.
I like to level up too. The monster in the mirror. I'll tell you something. Being a macho man Minotaur, the number one final boss, ain't easy. It ain't easy being mean. And let me tell you something, everyone's trying to knock me down from the pedestal of perfection. So I have to improve. How can you prove imperfection? Well, hard work, blood, sweat, tears, and tissue for your blood, sweat, and tears. Yep.
All right. I don't know how I feel. I don't think. I'll say this, David Glenn. I feel like there's a lot of things about that girl boss you're talking about that I feel like she's not the final frontier. She's just
final frontier.
And not to get into all the proxy war with Disney, but there's a lot of things of certain people who are placeholders in certain empire establishments that, how you put it, having the job title doesn't mean you create the magic or understand the magic. And if you're holding on too tightly, you've probably lost the magic.
But do you believe in magic?
And I hope you do. You'll always have a friend with the waddle shoes. Wait, what?
Yeah. Do you believe in punk waddle? Okay, so what I'm going to do is use this this foam right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually, boop, I have unhanded him. I'm going to make a big one of those.
Big hands, I know you're the one.
Exactly. About the size of the forearm, so forearm is 3.5 inches. Okay.
Oh, and earlier you said you were just working with 3.
I was singing a funny little song.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I feel like
About not measuring up to certain things.
I think it was David who said TMI earlier on that one.
Oh, yes. All right, so full extended is 3.5 inches. So that's going to be... 3.5 inches. That's going to be the whole hand right here.
Violet Femmes, what about Veruca Salt? What about the Pixies? Apparently had more than just that song, on Fight Club. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they had a few albums.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, the song they chose for the end of Fight Club is a great song. And that movie just immortalized it. Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
Okay, so that's probably going to be my cornerstone right there. Okay. I do want to find. I have some wire, different wire, but I don't want to use that wire. I might not want to use that wire. Might be tough to use that wire instead of the other wire. You know what? Yeah, I probably just will use the wire I'm using now.
Thanks for giving us a shout out, DJ Ronnie G.
Oh, thanks, DJ Ronnie G. We miss you.
He told. Apparently, he's been hanging out with Pop Culture Mechanic too.
Oh, okay.
Telling his chat to come over here.
Ooh, that's interesting. Watermelon.
What are you drinking?
Like a watermelon flavored like zero sugar kind of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I mostly drink water, so like 90% of the time I will drink water. So.
I used to do that.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
It is.
I'm trying to slim up now. Look big, get a little slimmer.
Yeah.
big hands. I think it'd be too big. A little too big. Okay, that's good. So I want 4 of these. Whew. So I want 4 of these, and that's going to be the base of the. That's going to be the palm, and then I'm going to make 4 digits.
Digits are important.
Digits are important. We help all your mathematical needs.
Mm-hmm. DJ Ronnie G is consuming his dinner.
Oh, good. I'm sure he'll pop on right when he's in mid nom 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 nom. Oh, sorry guys. And that's why we love him.
Yeah, I think it's about time DJ Ronnie G came up to defend himself.
That's true.
Defend his honor.
We talk too much trash about him.
We?
What? You are terrible. Man, you just never let the guy have his own peace of mind. My God, Punk Waddle.
You know, everyone could have a piece of some mind once in a while.
Yeah, some are yours, mostly mine, but you take it anyways without asking.
A penny for your thoughts?
A quarter for your silence?
Mm. All right, Andy up. Hey!
Let's see. 7 divided by 4. Oh, God. I'll make the puppet guy do math now. Oh, let's see. Yeah, 7 centimeters. Let's see. Divided by 7 equals, let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, 3.5, and then that's the half mark. Then,
While you're doing math, David Glenn says he's starting to nod off, so he's heading to bed. Thank you for hanging out with us, David Glenn, and have a good night.
Traitor. Gosh darn. Bastard.
Can't make everybody happy.
Gosh. Especially me.
Well,
I am a drama queen. Pure royalty of the drama. Alright, there we go.
Other than talking about Star Wars, I don't really know how to make Gator happy.
Buy him a pillow?
Oh, yeah, true.
He sleeps with pillows. But don't most people.
Not in the same way, I'm guessing. I think Gator loves his pillow a lot.
Gator loves his pillows. I mean, Ernie loves his rubber duckies.
It's true.
Why can't Gator love his pillow? The same way Ernie likes his rubber ducky.
I never said he couldn't.
Right. So, I'll need 16 of these.
Oh, yeah?
So, there's going to be a wire handed, right?
Okay.
Contact cement. Oh, 1 second. My battery needs I got the my PC over here so I could see the chat, but battery and I didn't run it through, so
Oh no.
let's see if I can grab.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Exactly. I think I can reach it. Just speed it under instead of over. And it should be able to.
The old over-under trick, huh?
Hey, we're plugged in. Okay. And I didn't move it, actually.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I did it.
All we know is what you're saying to us. We can't see anything. We just have to believe it.
It's all right. Just imagine I did what I needed to do. Officially fastened.
I believe it.
I believe in magic. So
We're back to magic, huh?
we always have magic. Magic's the wonderful thing. Okay, so I don't need the marker. What I do need is the razor. All right, so chopped off a big bit so I can work with a smaller piece. It's always nice to work with smaller pieces. It's easier. Right. I don't have to be exact, but they do have to be similar in the size. So that's one finger done. And sure, the thumb is kind of the same too. It just has to be angled a little differently. So that's gonna be different.
Oh, hey, Bucky's Crafting. Hey, thanks for dropping in and hopping back around.
Bucky's Crafting. What's going on? Yeah, the guy, he's working up pretty good. He can stand on him. He can stand all by himself. The feet are done. I'll glue those in. I'll actually glue everything in place once I got it situated correctly. But right now, I'm just building on screen. I'm just doing the main bits. The cutting. Rutting. All about cussing.
You're making some fingers.
Fingies, fingies, fingies. There we go. You doing anything crazy today, there, Punk Waddle?
I went to work.
Yeah.
Took a walk in the extra daylight.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a hike tomorrow. I did say that earlier, but
yeah, the sugar waddle and I are trying to be a little more active, especially now that the daylight's there when we get off work. It's a good way to try to get a little healthier.
Get your cardio in, yeah.
And then before we get cranky and crash. It's not a bad way to detox from work instead of trying to go rush, take a shower, and I don't know. The pace of life is always important.
Yeah. I usually work out in the mornings now, so. But I do get my workout in. Today I did deadlifts.
Oh yeah.
I didn't go crazy heavy. I worked out back without straps, so I didn't have any hand straps, so I couldn't go heavy. But It was like I was working on my grip too, so my forearm was a little tired as well. So my next week I will go a lot heavier because I'll be having my little hand straps, weightlifting straps.
Gotcha.
Essentially, it's like a little loop, and it's got like a pretty much like a corded like belt. And you wrap that around, so it like locks the bar in and doesn't move nowhere.
I get
so
you.
You're not dependent on the grip.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, side note of my own OCDs and such, like I've noticed, especially a lot in the summer. I noticed a lot of people making more comments lately in the last couple of years about, or at least our water near us, is that there's a lot. It seems like it smells and it tastes. Not that I drink it too much, but more highly chlorinated than it used to be. And I don't know if it's whether they're switching around in the treatment plant or something.
What's chlorinated?
The local water here. Yeah.
Oh goodness. They're probably putting fluoride in there, and they're probably trying to make you like a gay frog. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my tinfoil hat next week. But
homosexual Kermit.
But the thing, like, to me, is like the more
homosexual Kermit.
If they add the more like salinated chlorine and stuff, then it just makes the water kind of feel like seawater, and it gets all. It's not quite soft, but it just kind of, I don't know. Everything just kind of feels greasier and weirder. So it's hard to get a good grip on things, especially when it's humid too. Sometimes between the water and the air, it's just feels like everything's sliding around.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I love greasy water. It's my favorite.
Greasy water?
Greasy water. Can't get enough of that.
I don't know what that means.
You did just say greasy water.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think I meant to say greasy water.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean like. But I guess just the humidity and the salty water is what I'm trying to say. And the chlorine and the chemicals, it just, I don't know, makes things dry. It's just hard to get a good grip on things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Too much moisture.
Gripping on things. Gotcha. Gripping on things. So I got one hand done. Essentially, it's going to be like this. Be a wireframe in here, which I'm going to make in a second. And then it's going to be 4 fingers. Right? 4 fingers like this. I'm going to shape them in a bit, and then the thumb. But that's not going to be a thumb. That's just another finger. Essentially, that's how it is.
Cool.
Yep. Just like that. Okay, so.
When I waddle, you waddle. Just like that. When I waddle, you waddle. Just like that. When I waddle, you waddle. Maybe not.
Hey, DJ, Ronnie, play that back.
Well, I don't want you to play that back.
Ronnie's giving a little bit of a laugh. He is watching. All right, so there we go. What do you think's the next Gundam anime is gonna be?
Have they announced anything yet?
I don't know. They haven't announced anything. They're closing down the Yokohama Gundam factory. That's
Really?
a shame. Yeah, they're closing on my birthday. Oh.
Because I know, well, because what was it like a year or two ago? Because they were building other plants, and everybody was like,
I
"Well, they're
mean,
not going to be."
yeah, they have extended it, but it's
Mhm.
like,
Well, it's just weird because it's like you can barely keep up with what you have, and they built a new factory, and then like, okay, they're going to pump them out, and then like, no, we just got a better factory, and we're going to shut that factory down.
yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, we can't afford to open up all the factories in the world.
What do you think
Can't you?
about? What do you think about? I know this is kind of old news, but they announced that the whole narrative CPAX, Verka, Master Grade, and a new Sinanju Stein narrative version, which you've already had some, but this is going to be a slightly updated version,
Oh.
retooled. It's coming out this year. We're getting like 2 Master Grades.
It's interesting.
Like I said,
Sometimes it's hard to guess like what's good and what's not good. I think I got too many.
if only I still skateboarded, I would buy a Gundam skateboard.
Yeah, right.
Uh, let's see. Looks like they've got, let's see, Gundam Converge. Gunpla coming out.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with DJ Running G. I was doing dishes last night, and I try to use the Dawn Gentle stuff, not the 35 times degreaser. But yeah, still gotta rinse that off before I can touch anything, especially Gunpla or anything. I don't want all that residue getting on it.
Yeah. That's why I was wearing gloves earlier.
Yeah.
The blue gloves. All right. So I gotta make 8 fingers. And then I got the thumbs too, but I need the thumbs as well. Where did I put the thumb? There it is. Okay. So Just redraw them. That's good. Perfect.
So
First time, best try.
nice.
First try.
So did you ever look at the gunpla from Dolozon's Island?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. A lot of water slides.
Yeah, that's I really like the Zaku's except for, like I said, it's all water slide and it's all base color, solid color stuff.
Yeah.
And unless you want to paint it, yeah, I really like the designs, but that's a mess.
I really like the designs. Yeah, no, you went high octave, meaning
I did.
you're like it's good, but it's not for me.
Well, I might have ordered one and then realized, and then also the thing that disappoints me is that the weapons load. I mean, one other than the fact that they have slightly different color variations and versions that you're
It
gonna
does
have.
have the Zaku machine gun with a bayonet. I do
Right.
like that.
Two of them come with that, and then the one that I really liked, the one that I'm most excited for, has a really cool sniper rifle. There's a bazooka and sniper rifle one that actually look really fun. But I can't remember the names of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. That's helpful.
So I have it here. Oh, the hand went away. That's okay. They don't have to be exact, but they do have to be close.
Yeah. Also, props to you in the chat. That's an interesting conversation about reading and pronunciation.
Oh yeah, I pronounce things all funny. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes an accident.
But when I used to travel across the country for EPA compliance and stuff like that, because I'm a penguin and maybe I don't care about the environment. I'm no happy feet, but I think because I'm a penguin, they thought, oh, you know, you know about the environmental stuff. You'd be good at that. And I was like, sure, I can be a show penguin if I need to be, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There we go. All the digits are done. Palms are made.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even Palm Sunday.
Oh, we're getting there.
I think that's Floral's birthday, actually.
That's what I hear.
Is it Palm Sunday? Is her birthday? I don't know. I know mine's on Easter. Yeah, mine's on Easter this year.
See,
Every
my
once in a while.
birthday.
Every once in a while, it pops on Easter. Not all the time.
Every now and then, mine pops on Mother's Day.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those weekday locked in holidays.
Yeah.
It's
Well. Yeah,
like
Easter
sometimes
Sunday.
Thanksgiving's your birthday if you're in November, you know.
Yeah.
Now, people who have Halloween birthdays and Christmas birthdays, or Fourth of July birthdays, they always get there's no ifs, ands, or buts because
Yeah, I always
your
get
birthday
chased.
is on a certain date, not a certain day of the week.
Right.
That'd be interesting, though. Like say instead of your birthday being like the 15th, it would be the second Wednesday of the month of whatever month you're born. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting.
It'd be odd.
Just saying.
I
Good
know.
idea.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Well, I mean, not a good idea, but it's an interesting idea.
People would be confused exactly how old they are. I'm about.
Well, I mean, it's like people know when freaking Thanksgiving is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is because it's not 360 days between each Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah, it's not.
So your birthday would be. I'm about, say 20 years. I'm about,
Well,
mhm.
it's just that way, like people who were born on a leap year, right?
Yeah. I know some people who had. Well, some of my coworkers said their friends. A few people I know had babies this leap year, this 29th. So it's gonna be fun for those kids.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for those kids. Sure. You want to say something else? All right. So, kind of like that.
There you go.
Okay, so.
I like that your goof is reaching up, and if you put the other leg a little pigeon tone, it looked like a little kid who was doing the pee dance.
he is kind of pointing to his rockets right at the camera.
It's like, pick me up, take me to the bathroom, I gotta pee.
So I don't know if a goof would say that, but
If he was chibi, he would.
maybe, yeah. Bandai does like to utilize the anime trope of the chibi.
The heebie-chibis.
Heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies.
Brr.
Because Gundam is very much anime and manga. Okay, so yeah, this part I was not looking forward to. Doing the wire work for the hands.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming too. I knew it was like, yeah, wire work for the hands is going to be crazy. Dilemma.
And Andy Masterson's out there posting some of the stuff that he's done recently. You know, that guy makes some pretty cool figures.
Let's see.
Yeah. You know who Andy Masterson is, right?
What channel is he on?
I think he has his own channel, but he's made like figures for Nerdrotic, Mexican Iron Man,
Okay, yeah, that's. I was like, I know his name.
the something of Mayhem or whatever. But he has all
Yeah.
these toys and figures and these custom things that he works on for people. And it's some really cool stuff.
That's cool.
Since
maybe one day he'll discover the people of the cotton.
I think he's aware of some cotton. He's aware of some cotton. He's in Loki's chat often enough. He should know some of us. I mean, he's aware of us. I think we had him actually. One of my first times when it was still called Prattle Call, we had him on Floral's channel.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe like 2 years ago, but yeah.
Nice. Okay, so there's that.
But, you know, since you're building stuff, it's also fun to talk about some of the other people in this corner of creativity that, like, in.
I don't know how he builds them, but yeah, I've seen some of his figure things. I don't know if they're
some of his he gets some figures and he kind of works on his own sculpts and he kind of adjusts things and like it's good.
Probably
stuff.
like me, except for he's probably a little better at sculpting than I am.
Well, I think, and he also does like the small little figures too.
Yeah.
Oh, look like Blaine Escape Corner is building some sort of gunpla. Not as cool as Stay Here. What?
What's that? What kind of gun? What?
I'm not sure. Trying to figure it out.
Who's building gunpla? Nobody can build gunpla but me. I'm the only one who can play gunpla.
Oh, he's building the aerial.
Okay. All
right. I can't tell if it's a rebuild. I think it's the original aerial.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not very old.
No.
It's a really new series, so it had so much promise. The Witch from Mercury had so much promise.
It really did, and the thing that gets me is there's hello Spec Lennox. There's some really good kits, and there's really, I mean, the fact that we're in, I mean, some of 2020, like we're past the 40th anniversary. The tooling on these whether they still use polycaps or not, is so way better and just well done that there's I don't know. Actually, to be honest, there were kits that I really wanted to like with Witch from Mercury, but after I saw them and how they were kind of either asymmetrical or how the helmets had some weird pauldron, because like the interesting thing about the whole dueling battle is if you knock off the plume off their helmet, so all of the ones for the
yeah,
college
if you caught a headshot, that's a win.
but like all of them have that little plume or spike, and they look kind of awkward. It makes sense in the show, but I still don't really like. It's not an antenna.
I mean, it's a harken back to jousting.
It is, but none of them look too. There's a couple heads that look kind of cyberpunk nightly, like some of the first ones you'll see.
I do see what you're trying to say, but yeah.
It just, I like some of the bigger grunts, and that's about it.
I don't mind their designs, okay, but I just and that's not a good sign when I have to explain something like that. You know what I mean?
Right, the whole stuttering, the whole. So like,
it's not like, dude, I freaking love freaking Bang.
But like
Branger, you know what I mean? His style is that's a good design. The freaking it's very classic. It's very classic. The Bravern's very classic design for a super robot.
Oh yeah,
but it works. It works.
I like the
classic color scheme, classic kind of hero, like not overly buff, but not like skinny binny. You know what I mean?
I bought some of the Delonzas from Witch from Mercury. Those were like, there's the green one from the beginning, and there's like two. There's a red one that's similar that I didn't buy. There's the purple one from the very beginning with the plume, and then there's a green version, and there's like a black night assault, like night specs, whatever version with no like spike, but they remind me some of the old grunts. But yeah, grunts are where it's at though. If the grunts aren't good, the rest of the series just kind of is gonna suck.
Yeah, you have to have like a formidable like cannon fodder, you know.
Oh yeah.
as much of an oxymoronic statement that is, it makes sense. You need the average Joe to be, not just a walking sandbag. You know what I mean?
The Leos were kind of robotic. They were kind of they were different, mass produced, and they were fun to watch blow up.
Yes. But here's the thing.
Okay.
Gundam Wing. Mm-hmm. The first thing he fights is a Leos. What happens when he fights that Leos?
What?
It's a near defeat with the Leos.
Right. Exactly.
The Leos does blow up because it is inferior to Gunpla, 100%. Not even going to argue that.
Yeah.
Point if you make it up. I'm trying to make that argument. But the pilot is Zex Marquis, an amazing pilot.
Yeah.
He gets a near victory on freaking on the Gundam Wing.
Which means
first episode.
Mm-hmm. When you have an ace pilot piloting something that can function well. It's like, and I know you
it's
love...
like Char. It's like Char in the freaking his custom Mazako 2.
Well, that, yes. Or your favorite manga, the
yes,
Thunderbolt
Gundam series, Thunderbolt.
So, in the second movie, there's
it's literally just
he gets out of the
Zaku 2.
He gets out.
Yeah, what was that?
Well, I'm just talking about like Fleming. He gets out of the Atlas, and then he's just he's just in a GM, just a fancy GM, and he wrecks shop on everything, right?
Yeah.
The Atlas is not even the best, doesn't get even the best moments of that film, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Well, the Zaku is the Psycho Zaku is just a normal. It's literally just it's a Zaku 2,
Mm-hmm.
but customized, and the main customization is the avionics. Is
Okay.
the avionics system is the operating system, which is
I will
the
say,
Psycho Zaku system.
I'll
Which
say
that's the only
this.
thing. It's essentially
Okay.
it's a grunt, but with a whole bunch of an attachments. You know what I mean?
Right. It's upgraded, but still an upgraded grunt. You're right.
Yeah,
The
it's
the
still a
the,
grunt.
the two kits from Witch from Mercury that I'm tempted to get are the Schwarzette is the one that has the big ring head. It looks like a cross between Stargazer and something from Iron Blooded Orphans. And then the Gun Volva, which looks like a grunt, almost more from what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Crap.
What are you trying to say?
Give me a second. More like from Age or something. It really does look like. What does it look like? Not the Hound. It looks a whole lot like the Shaldal Rogue or the Gundam Age Jaxus sort of style. Or just has a simple gun, the shield. It does look a whole lot like a little bit more of an Angular Age. Definitely.
Let's see that. See that.
And like, there are some Age kits that used to be really hard to get, and I think they finally got. No, they had a repressing a while ago, but I haven't seen them. The grunts and other stuff get a reprint in a long time.
Yeah.
I did end up finding, and I know it's somewhere around here, an Age HG Titan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I did find a Age 2 Darkhound, which I really like because that's the pirate themed one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking about mechs, man, they finally they took away the freebie of the Titan, not the Titan, the Iron Patriot and Helldivers. You now have to grind and earn it. I was like, oh, no more mech.
Mm.
You have to grind to like level 25 and then unlock it. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta get you playing that game, man. It's fun as hell.
Which one?
Helldivers, you know.
Yeah, so I did actually get it in the mail. I need to put it in and download it on the PlayStation.
Oh, hells yeah.
Does who else has Helldivers?
I don't know. I gotta ask Jolly if he's got it because I see him playing Ghost of Tsushima so much. I'm like, oh, you should play Helldivers.
Does
Me.
does what's this?
Party.
Does Ironcaster?
I don't know if Garncaster does. That'd be cool too.
Okay, I'm gonna put some feelers out.
Yeah, because that'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right, I finally got the freaking hand done. Holy jolly! And that's just one hand.
Yeah.
Fun. I'll grab some gloves. A little drink. Yeah, I do. Let's grab. Oh, your hubby's playing Helldivers too. Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. Yeah, someone was kind of rude to me. I was just like standing there waiting. Because he was on the console, so he typed in the codes and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns around, he punches my guy, and he kills him. I'm like, what the hell?
Mm.
That's okay. That's okay. I didn't get mad. I got even.
There you go.
But I waited. I waited till we all extracted, right?
Mm-hmm.
I waited till the very end. Very end. And he's just like sitting down in the thing. I aim my rifle and I shoot him. He dies. And then I enter the thing, and then it flies away, and he fails extracting. I laugh. I bet.
So
I
you
bet
can
he's just like, I'm just like, what the hell?
So you can play with random people,
Essentially, yeah. You can play with random people,
or
but it's better with friends who you can talk to. You know.
I agree.
Because I had some real dung-dungs. You know.
I still have to figure out how to play it and the mechanics of it.
It's not too hard.
Oh, speaking of Snowdub, he just showed up in the chat.
Oh, hey.
Ronnie, Helldivers is so in vogue, quote, because it's been out for like a month, and it really kind of came out of the blue. They didn't do too many previews of it. All of a sudden, there was the beta, and then everybody was just playing on online, and all these super funny clips. It's just all of a sudden, it was on TikTok. It was everything. Oh, hey, Marcus Felix.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, it was there. It was cool.
Yeah.
And apparently it can be pretty difficult to survive, and there's some times where people are going at it and all of a sudden they're just getting crushed by all of the aliens. I did see that they uploaded that you can get mechs in it too, which sounded like really fun.
Yeah, the preview's done now, so you have to earn it now, unfortunately. But that's okay.
I gotta get on it so I can play these things before. Yeah. Well, it's brand new. I feel like it'll be supported for a little while, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think it's a PlayStation exclusive, or is it PlayStation
PC
and PC? Okay.
I think it's PC and PlayStation. No Xbox though, but oh well. I kind of gave up on Xbox.
Yeah, me too. Well, I understand the frustration of that, Bucky's Crafting, and I have no idea.
I have a PlayStation. I have a computer that plays Xbox games, because it's Microsoft. But other than that,
But Bucky's Crafting is saying there's people that want to play with certain friends or want a certain build, so people get booted out of the lobbies because you're not cool enough to ride, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you were talking about the new Macross game, Ronnie. And then there's a Gundam Breaker 4, which hopefully is a maker, not a breaker. I know. Yeah. It's like I want to pre-order it because it looks so cool, but I also don't want to get disappointed. But then if it does turn out to be awesome, it'll be like Helldivers, and it'll take 2 weeks to get a copy.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I know you wanna buy physical media and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it's just the sadness is some of even the discs turn out to just be download keys and don't actually have anything on them, which sucks. But
that's so true too,
Well, and that's the thing why I like Nintendo and the Switch and the cartridge, because everything you have is on it. And yeah, there's updates for it, but if you had the base game and the console and no internet, you could still play the game.
Oh. Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah. And I know that you can take downloads and put them on your own SD cards and stuff, so As long as you have the real whole file and not just games as streaming. You know.
Yeah. And Nintendo used to not be very streamer friendly.
Bucky, do you mean Woopa Troopa? Yeah, I need to pressure him into getting stuff too.
Yeah. I'll go to Woopa. I like Woopa.
Yeah, Woopa's fun.
Woopa is a fun guy. Not to be confused with a mushroom.
That's right. Me, DJ Running G, Woopa, and Jake D and a few others. We started off in Nerdporo Lifeforms chat, became mods, almost going on 3 years now, almost.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, look, it's Awesome One.
Awesome one.
I don't know.
Plate.
Whoopa's a. I don't think Whoopa's a kind of not quite a punk, but I don't know if you peer pressure him too strong, I think he'll just go back to his little water bin and hide.
Don't want to pressure the Woopa too much. All right. It's a good thing I wear gloves because this is a sticky job.
Mm.
Okay, so it's really tacky. I think that's good enough for a nice little press.
Whoopa's a brat.
What's that?
Bucky just called Whoopa a brat.
Oh no.
I'll tell him you said that.
Please, no fighting in my chat.
Gonna have to reboot my computer. It seems to be cranky.
Oh yeah. That happens.
Obviously not right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did just send him a link to the chat and told him that they're trying to convince him to get Helldivers 2. So maybe he'll come and defend his honor.
Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to fade. I don't know. Or I got my second wind. I can't tell.
Maybe.
But yeah, I just want to say thanks to all the chat hanging out here. You guys have been pretty chatty tonight. So we appreciate that.
That's good stuff. Cool. Okay.
Is he holding up a gang sign?
I don't know. He's just
Okay.
Just gotta. I'm just making sure the freaking thing works.
Yeah, I know. But I still think what I said was funny. Yeah. All right, now that's just
Rude.
Yeah, is Snow still here?
I don't know.
I feel like that's one of Jolly's favorite gestures.
Yeah. Right.
All right, we got puns from the Peanut Jolly. DJ G, have you finished with dinner? What are you doing?
Don't know. There we go. It is not a bad hand, even if I do say so myself.
No. Did you squish the thumb in good?
I was about to. I was
Okay.
about to, the finger and all that. So but
Wait. I don't. Why are you talking about brushing your teeth, DJ Ronnie G?
he's got to brush his teeth when he eats. That's the thing that DJ Ronnie does.
I'm confused.
What's that? What do you say?
Sorry.
I'm not brushing my teeth. Oh, well.
Well,
Yeah.
Bucky's kind of.
To each their own, right?
Yeah. I don't think you brushed those either.
Did I say teat?
No, but I think the chat did.
Oh, well. Okay, now I definitely think that DJ Ronnie is brushing his teats.
Mm-hmm.
And this hand looks very handy.
It does.
Look, it looks like a mech hand.
Yeah. Like, other than the thumb being maybe a little too big, but we'll see. Don't cut it down until you get it all there, because it might be.
You know what? I think the thumb is spot on. Actually, I really do.
Yeah. You might be right. Yeah, you're right. The thumbs usually are because of where it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
I was gonna look for it later, but where'd the little hand go? It's down here somewhere.
Little hand, I know you're the one.
I don't know where. It was the thing I had to. I was modeling off it, and then it fell like mid build, but I didn't need it at the time, so I don't know where it is. Hold on. It's not a nip and nag until you lose a piece. Off a Gundam you built a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'll probably find it tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's more sunlight.
We need your little parts bin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna do a big sweep in tomorrow before I go on my hike.
Okay.
Sweep and all that stuff. But other than that,
How sweep it is.
Sweep shop. Clean up shop. That's okay. Oh well. Still. Just put them here. And well, technically this is upside down or the wrong hand. So this is the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically the left hand, but yeah. And is it too big? It might be a little big, but that's okay. The hands might be a little big. That's all right. It is a puppet, so
yeah,
it's okay to have big hands. Mm-hmm. It's okay to have big hands. Mm-hmm. Plus, this one's probably going to be hidden, but
yeah,
because I'm gonna make a big shield.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably make that out of Oh boy. I'm
And,
gonna have to
and
get the shield light. Shield
yeah,
light with the Gatling, very light. I'll probably go to the hobby store and grab some stuff for it, but
yeah, I'm thinking like claw plates or something like that, or you know, in that vein anyway.
yeah. Well, the Gatling gun is so. The Gatling gun's gonna be like smaller than this circumference. You know what I mean? So I can probably get
Yeah,
some really small, like evergreen tubes
yeah,
and some styrene. 'Cause I already got some
yeah.
styrene right here. I got a whole bunch of styrene, so I can
Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's the
probably
claw
get all
plate.
styrene.
Yeah,
The irony for styrene.
I mean, you could also get like something like yeah, get the tubes or yeah. I was
I
thinking
mean,
balsa wood's super light if you need something with a little more structure, but
balsa wood's super light, but it cracks and it breaks so easy.
yeah.
Like
Like I was thinking, like maybe dowel rods or something like that for the if you want it really circular. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm thinking?
I
Something.
see what you're saying. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I'm not saying
This
it's
is
the right answer, but yeah,
it's gonna be a bit of a brainstorm before I go. Like
yeah.
this, I kind of winged it,
hmm
but it works. It works.
I don't know. I think you more
I
goofed it than winged it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy. So yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, we're not like those face and body boys. I'm a hand jockey.
so now I do the other hand.
Yeah.
The other hand. Oh. Feet fit. Let's see how feet fit first. Probably won't glue it in place, but oh yeah. Probably go a little higher on that. A little lower on that one. But that's a good fit. It's like I'm fitting a shoe. Is this the right size, sir? Like I'm working at a Foot Walker. Gundam Foot Locker. I'm pretty sure there's Gundam shoes somewhere.
Oh yeah, I've seen some interesting ones. Like I've seen some ones that have like, well, there's Gundam brand and there's ones that are kind of Mecha Evangelion like that have like wings on them, but that can be removed. There's some pretty interesting stuff out there. Like, who needs an Air Jordan? I need a.
Yeah.
I need a. Remember DC shoes back in the day, like the skater shoes,
Yeah.
but they're kind of bulky and hefty. Like, give me a Zaku boot, or what if you had Zaku Martins or something?
A freaking Air Asnable.
Yeah.
The Red Comet collection.
Okay, so there's definitely a unicorn Nike type swoosh thing. I don't know if it's Nike brand. There's the Freedom Gun sneakers. They kind of have the Freedom Shield on them.
Of course, the Freedom. People love the Freedom.
Nike Gundam X Dunk, which are $300 to $360.
Oh, cute. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Air Max Gundam for $150.
Yeah, I spent like $200 on a pair of lifting shoes
hmm
because they're like performance wise, they're really good shoe. I use them to like squat,
hmm
sometimes deadlift,
hmm
and do like the weightlifting actual movements.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really great for doing front squats, back squats, and snatches and clean and jerks.
Yeah.
That's as high as I'll go for a shoe. I will not freaking dollar over 200. Holy crap.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you at all.
Yeah. But still.
How do you feel about SD Gundam?
SD Gundam?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're okay. They're okay.
Because I mean, well, in all fairness, like what you're doing right now is proportioned kind of like an SDEX standard, you know, the slightly taller ones.
Yeah.
Although the head's not as awkward as an SD, though.
Oh no, it's not freaking like giant bulbous head. No, but yeah. No, I see what you're trying to say. I can kind of agree with that. Yeah. All right, so give me 5-6 inches. Yeah.
The one thing I don't like about the SD lines is some of them are either they have they're sticker heavy, or they just it's the idea is like you're just gonna have to paint this. Like it just comes in one color and you have to figure out how to make it the other color.
Yeah.
The finished modes are really awesome. Although I will say, like I said, the EX standard, some of the newer ones, they don't have just the giant gaping holes for the legs the way the old ones did. So it only looks good from one angle.
Yeah. Do you like gaping holes?
Not on my Gundam, sir.
Yeah, me neither. Not on my Gundam.
If anything overpriced should give you superpowers, then we all should. Anybody who's been to Disney World in the last couple of years should have already been received the magic of Disney.
Yeah. No.
But I digress.
Magic of Disney.
I'm trying to think. DJ Ronnie G isn't showing up tonight.
Probably not. That's okay. He's probably not. He's probably not in a nipping kind of mood today. That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to build every week. I mean, I wasn't in the mood last week. I did a little bit. Actually. I did like the upper torso, but other than that, the head and the upper torso, and I'm like, I'm doing good. There we go. Oh.
What? What? Here comes the devil and he arrives.
I heard what you said. You said, I don't think Ron's going to make it tonight. And I was like on the fence here. I was like trying to actually see, like, you know, it's like a game of chicken, you know? I was going to see, like, what happens first. Does, like, you know, Snacks cut his finger off and go, I got to go to the emergency room? Or does, like, you know, Punk will go, I'm tapping out. And then Snacks goes, oh, man, I'm exhausted too. I'm tapping out. Or is it going to be I jump in and then Punk Water's like, hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy? And then goes, I'm fading out. And then I'm here.
Oh, I thought we were. This is when we, changing the guards. We do a dance. We march around. We say something fun, and then I leave to go play Fortnite for the rest of the night.
Fortnite for the rest of the night, huh?
Oh yeah, I gotta get my dailies in, man.
Well, he doesn't have Helldivers loaded in yet, so
That's true.
Gotta play Fortnite until he is Helldivers loaded.
That's true.
Yo, dude, I got like a tower of gunpla on top of my tower.
Uh-oh.
I got the Albion box, I got the Reinforced Junior from Victory Gundam. Then I got Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I got a stack of Gundam markers that I can't move because it'll cause a domino effect. I have the Gun Blaster, and I have two. I actually have two of these now. So this is I got a second one now because I'm so obsessed. I want to have like enough units to protect my ship. So I needed a second one.
That's how it works.
Ladies
Get out
and
your
gentlemen,
grunts and a-
that is a proper workstation for Gundam.
Oh no, the
Gun
workstation is not proper, but I do have all the cool stuff here.
There you go.
I mean, truth be told, like it's not a clean space. Like Floral just invited me on for tomorrow, and I'm thinking to myself, I gotta clean the space around here. I'm having a panic attack.
So you're a secret guest for tomorrow?
Oh God, did I? No, I don't think so. I think Norman is coming. He asked me to come. I told him I couldn't come. Yeah, that's what happened.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it's secret at all.
Don't worry, I probably won't be watching anyways.
Ouch, that hurts.
I hate getting caught ruining surprises.
What?
I prefer if I don't get caught ruining surprises, you know?
I mean, Floral's not going to pop in my chat because he doesn't need you right now.
Well,
Yeah, he was playing Fortnite earlier. I thought about just leaving to play Fortnite with him, but I stuck around.
Yeah.
yeah, so what I've been doing is at work, I don't have, like lately we've been a little busy, but like during downtime, what I've been doing is gradually taking the screws off my gun blaster. So essentially, I pre-cut some of the pieces ahead of time.
Nice.
And then when I'm at work, I could sit down and just kind of like, snip off the remainder of the sprue and file it down.
Hey, Ronnie, your volume's a little too hot.
Oh, is it? Okay, thanks for the heads up. I endeavor to like not make it too hot. Or maybe your volume is too low and mine is perfection.
No.
Most likely that. I mean, my setup is on fleek here.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm very humble about it. How's it?
Ponquat has been known to be quiet, but you're like yelling in my ear. I know you're not, but it's like
Yeah,
Jokes
your
aside,
volume's a little high.
Is it still high?
it's a little
I'll
better
lower
now.
it more. Oh wait, I got it. Give me 1 second. I did it in the wrong order. Hold on, I have a solution. So I can talk like that. And it's better not. This better not be like the time that I lowered my volume. Then when I went to play it back, I was talking like this, and you were talking like normal. Like, look, man, I'm like the organist in my old church. When I was a kid, my mom pointed this out to me. She said that whenever the organist had a singer, this lady had a beautiful voice. She would, do the whole, like the Ave Maria, like that. And
Sure, okay.
and my mom pointed out that whenever this female singer was there next to the organist, he played extra loud. And it was like, why would he do that? And it's like, my mom's like, because he's jealous. He doesn't want to be upstaged. That's kind of like very unchurch-like.
Well, yeah, but church have its own politics too,
Well, here's the thing. When you look at the church and you look under the steeple, you just see that it's filled with a whole lot of people.
That's funny.
And condoms.
It
Sometimes.
depends if you're Catholic or not.
Perfect joke.
So really, I did have a friend. He's around my age, but he got married a little while before.
Wow.
So we were born in the same year, but this is like 15 years ago, right? So mid-late 20s. He's married, and they have a kid or second kid. And I ran into his mom because we were family friends, and like I said, when my parents won't go on trips, they'd leave me over at their house for a couple days and stuff like that. So we were, one of those second surrogate mothers of your childhood that's watched you doing embarrassing things and says, "Wow, I think you've actually grown up." And you're like, "Thanks." But she was talking about how like they were on their second or third kid, and I was like, "They've only been married for a few." I was like, "What? She Catholic or something?" And she looks me dead in the eyes like, "Yup." I was like, "Oh, that explains so much." Just popping them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Because,
Popping them out, huh?
yeah.
That's not very Christian of you, but
Well,
So
I mean,
it must be a Texan thing. So it's really hot, you gotta pop her puppies out. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm just being practical about it.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
My parents had 8, and that was before they were Catholic. See, you just offended Bucky. I'm kidding. I don't know if she's. I know Bucky's not offended, but 8 and before being
Punk waddle.
Catholic. I thought people were born Catholic. I thought it was like some crap that like your great grandparents hand down to you. But no, some people volunteer for it. I respect that.
Well, you have to go to the catechisms or something.
Yes, that's true. I did do that. I remember I got in trouble once for bringing the Austin Powers DVD with me. But yeah, you know, it was
that's a
fun.
sin and a half. My God.
It was fun. You know, like we had this cool like workbook, and like I remember one time I had like the word "Amen" in big block letters, and it reminded me of the X-Men.
X-Men. No, it's Amen. X-Men. No, it's Amen.
You know the song.
Yep.
By Menon. Wait, what? I always heard that. By Menon. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. I'm trying to
commercial.
ponder. Is that like Mennonite?
No, it was like a ad jingle or like. Hold on.
Hold on to Punk Waddle, so he won't fly away.
Come fly with me. Come fly with me.
Pluck all his feathers.
Or what was the Energizer Bunny?
He keeps on going,
Going.
and going.
Yeah.
Going.
Okay.
I gotta learn to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that anymore. Like
Yeah,
on
I'm working on
vacation.
I've been improving my sleep gain, so that's good.
Becky's crafting demands financial compensation. I think it's snacks. I don't think I did anything offensive. I think it was all snacks.
I think it might have been me. I think it's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously we know that, but we don't know what.
But who's responsible? I mean, I would assume I could still be responsible for it. But I mean, if you want to take the bill, I'm okay with that. I appreciate that, Snacks. Thank you very much.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. You know, sitting here at Capitol Hill.
I tried to pre-number the parts so that I took a picture of the runners the second time I pre-cut the parts, but like, you know, some parts are easy to figure out. Others will look, you know, like similar.
Yeah. Happens.
But this one I'm not gonna airbrush it because it's that shade of like powder blue or seafoam blue, so I really just don't see how I can get away with trying to paint that in any, you know, useful way.
What are you building again?
A gun blaster. I have two now. I have a 144 gun blaster. Oh no, it's a 100. I have two 100 gun blasters. I have a gun blaster and a gun blaster easy. This is the mobile suit used by Strike Team in Mobile Suit Victory Gundam, the all-female mobile suit team with the highest attrition rate.
What?
Yeah, they had a very high attrition rate.
Yep.
It's a fact. Like, you ask Nerdporial, he'll tell you all about it. Well, he might not tell you all about it, but he'll definitely acknowledge it as a fact.
He'll tell you something about it.
Yeah. But I like them. They were very strong female characters in a Japanese anime, and without any, you know, of any Western influence in the way aside from lipstick and nice hair.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I like the on the Xeon side they had the is it Code Fairy Tale?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking those girls, man, they're cute. They're strong. They actually do problem solving, you know, for the missions. You know,
I need to finish that.
They have a crisis, with the leader. Very common arc, but they tell it well. Okay. And it's not like oh, they're on the bad guy's side, so one of them's gonna defect and go to the Feddies. No, they stay true and loyal to their freaking homeland. You know what I mean? It's not like freaking Iden Versio freaking defecting to the rebels. There we go. All right. Do you like the hands, Ronnie?
Look at the hands, Ronnie.
Did I do a good job? Thumbs up.
Yeah. He's not even saying anything.
Or maybe he's muted.
Yeah, I was muted. I was saying that was. I was saying that this is you. It's very hands on.
Oh yeah.
And I was also saying that they're very well articulated. And I was curious about how you actually operate or control the hands externally, or if they're designed to be, or what do you do? Like, do you just pre-wire them into position
Static
and
hand.
then? Oh, okay.
Yeah, static
it's a
hand.
static
Yeah,
hand.
Static hand.
So you got to keep it away from the electronics so that they don't get static electricity. I see. That's a big deal. Yeah.
Static, but opposed to kinetic. Yeah.
And Bucky says, as far as anime goes, well, first Bucky was getting her hook set. So I don't know if that's like, to hook us, for punishment. Or like if she's into fishing and, has a pond in the yard, maybe. But
I think she's going to craft, but yeah.
Maybe crafting. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Punk Waddle, I agree. But also, as far as anime goes, I've mostly been watching One Piece, says Bucky's crafting.
One Piece.
I mean, don't they have multiple pieces on that show?
I don't know. I only watched like 300 episodes.
I mean, you got the guy, and he's got multiple pieces of clothing and stuff. I presume he can't just have one piece. I mean, he must have like a couple of them at least.
One Piece is one of those animes where I say I only watched 300 episodes.
And it's like actually a fraction.
It's actually not very much.
You ain't kidding. I did it here. It's pretty. Yeah, I was like, that's one of the things that made me afraid to approach it.
I was really into it for a time, but then I moved on to different anime.
Like, I heard some things that make me kind of want to warm up.
It just kept on going. I was just all like, when's it gonna freaking finish, dude?
That's why I stopped watching Naruto years ago.
Yeah. I'm not a big Shonen Jump. The whole style is very hard.
And then his son grows up, and that's all weird. At first he becomes a grown up. First he's grown up, then he has a kid, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Well, it's not really ridiculous, but
Boruto?
Yeah, Boruto, yeah. What a bore. Nah, I don't know. He might be nice.
Who knows?
It'd be cool if Naruto took the Paul Atreides route and became like, the evil guy, and then his son had to like make it right.
Yeah. No, that'd be really cool if Naruto was kind of like a retelling of Dune, but no, that's not how that is. That's not the story. Naruto, I like the story of Naruto. It's a good story, but he works really hard to become well liked in his community, to become the Hokage, aka the chief of the community.
Yes, of Konoha.
Believe it.
I'm almost to episode 400. I really like watching it while crafting and not having to worry about finding a new show. Well, that's a nice one. Yeah, because I hate when I'm like enjoying something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like,
some people like a certain thing. It's just like
well,
it's a show that
I would watch Gundam, especially stuff that was on Gundam Info at the time or the DVDs I had. I'd watch them while I'd build something. But when you only have so many series, and I don't have all the
Yeah.
Zeta and all the old stuff, it's like when it's a 12 to 24 arc, it's like, okay, I built a Gunpla doing that, but I don't want to watch it over and over and over again. And One Piece will never end. So, and the one thing I will say, like I said, I didn't get into the Shonen Jump style, but like Yu-Gi-Oh and some of the other ones that have 3 episodes to 2 or 3 episodes, or like Hunter x Hunter, the things that like it kind of drags on and there's slow pacing, so you can be
there is an end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, so you could
Mm-hmm.
you could do legs and the waist unit, and it's like, oh, we just finished this fight that took 2.5 episodes. That's cool, you know.
So true.
Because some of those shows, like, I get it. Some of them, it gets kind of old and boring and dragging on to get through every episode.
Yep. That reminds me of the old days when I used
It's
to
like
watch.
you guys don't even like anime.
Oh, I do like anime.
I'm joking. I do hear what you're saying. That's what most like media in general. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
When's the last time you watched The Simpsons? Holy crap!
I know, but they're still running, so somebody apparently is watching them.
Like, I want a petition to like kill The Simpsons. Like, freaking, it's done. It's done. Nobody watches it.
Don't have
Wow.
a cow, man.
All right.
Yeah, Bucky also says after mentioning that she may watch Naruto next and probably would skip Boruto. She also says I would watch Lord of the Rings, but I still need a new extended edition. Busted mine from the other one got busted from overuse, and the theatrical version sucks once you see the extended. Which I've heard mixed reviews on that. I've heard people say like they actually like the theatrical because it makes sense. They feel like it's like they don't dwell on like things, but at the same time, like when you love a movie a lot. Sometimes it's nice when you can just have more of it, and that the extended does give you that.
I agree. I also kind of disagree, but I see what you're saying, and I 100% see what you're saying. I can't.
Yeah, I'm being glass half
100%.
empty.
Yeah, I can't 100% disagree with that because the extended version is the way to watch it. But the theatrical version I watched in theaters and I loved it. But yeah.
Like I remember someone was commenting about it, and they were arguing that if you're introducing a friend to Lord of the Rings, then you should probably introduce them to the theatrical cut because there are moments in there. Yeah, so you get the logic,
Well, it goes back to what some people. So let's say Netflix's live adaptations since One Piece. So the last 4 or 5 they've been doing have turned out really well. There's a lot of people who like them, who say that they've stuck more to the integrity, much more to the feeling of the animes, which, and then there's people that may or may not have watched them that say, oh, it's boring, it drags on, I don't get it. So, like, if you're a fan of it and you know all the backstory and you know everything, the same thing like the extended cut of, like, you want to see that story come out because you know how it connects. But if you didn't read the book and you weren't as involved, it doesn't connect as well without the backstory, without the knowledge already. So if you know, if you don't, it's gonna be weird.
That it's a fair point because there were times I had to Google just like basic questions because there were things that would be abundantly obvious to someone who is well read into the trilogy that weren't so clear to me.
Yeah, like I've never read Dune, but I hear good and bad about the most recent movies that if you haven't watched it, you can understand it. But then also there's a few things that are different from the books that you can enjoy the movies for what they are, but you can also understand the books are a different tale.
Mm-hmm.
What's bad is when and we've seen this time and time again, but when there's a story, a written story, whether there be a comic or a book, and they start having a live adaptation of it, and then they catch up with what's written by the author, and then the showrunners decide to go their own way, i.e., happened with Supernatural years ago.
Yeah, and Lord of the and
Yeah.
again,
Game of Thrones really derailed.
But honestly, freaking what's his name didn't really fight for his own property. He was like, I got more stuff to do.
And Winter may never show up again because, like so many people have said and beaten the dead horse, that by the time
Guess what? Winter's never coming.
Oh, I'm a penguin. I guess I'll be okay. It's funny because George R. R. Martin, I remember like over a decade ago, about a decade ago, he showed up to the town I used to live in, and then like
he was in your neck of the woods, yeah,
and like I wasn't there anymore when it showed up, but he was doing all those tours. This is like 13 or 14, so right around then, doing all that stuff, and then all the fame, and it's like, well, he's already made it. He's already arrived. Like he's a celebrity. The difference between, I think, the drive to create and then just feeling like you've arrived and you're there.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a journeyman. It's called journeyman for a reason.
Yeah.
There's your amateur. There's your journeyman. There's your like intermediate. There's your pro. There's your expert.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's your master. But yeah.
But it's just like, you gotta. If you want to create something and you have a vision, and then you just get distracted by each step of the way, and before you know it, nothing resembles anything that you wanted to create. And it was fun along the way, but it's like, then all of a sudden you look back at what the goal is, and you're like, I never got to what I wanted to do because I did all the things that distracted me along the way.
Yeah, you realize you're running in circles now. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good decisions in life, a lot of things that can be good for you, but it's like, but where do you want to be? You have to keep in line with what you want to accomplish and where do you want to be. And sure, there are certain points in life where you have to say, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to switch to this, or I'm going to intentionally choose to change this goal or this ideal, or I see a better way to envision what I was trying to do before and adjust your trajectory, right? But just to willy-nilly, that's just silly.
Yeah. It's just silly, willy-nilly.
That's what I said.
Willy-nilly.
It's very Mother Goose.
Sometimes I get grim, but not often.
It's a penguin getting Mother Goose. Turns out he was the ugly duckling.
It's true. But I'm
He wasn't a swan. He wasn't a swan. He was a penguin.
I was a punk-ass penguin.
Different story. He wasn't a swan. He was a punk-ass penguin.
The black swan.
His hair tuft never went away, and then he spiked it. He had the pompadour for a while, but then he grew out of that.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be funny, punk with a pompadour.
Punk with a pompadour.
I think Irate has done a few. Might have had some AI stuff with that.
Oh, irate specialist, yeah.
Yeah.
He pops in some funny stuff with you guys. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't done any Gator stuff, so I don't know if he was able to figure out how to do Gator. But...
Oh, it's like, how do you get a goblin? You got, well, number one, it's not a gator, right? You got to like, maybe if you're lucky, you could type goblin in and get like a shape that resembles gator.
Yeah, it's Gator is a unique puppet.
He is
very unique.
He's special.
He is so effed up, like AI can't understand him.
That's why I would really like to at some point just learn how to train the models so that I can supply them with source material, and that would also deal with all of the people who whine about artists' work being stolen. It's like, oh yeah, well I didn't steal it this time because we trained it on our own artwork.
Yeah, and so that's the other thing. Like, there's people who are creating AI art, which they say you can't copyright, or well, not you can't copyright, but like,
They kind of
I don't know.
it's a little murky legally, but yeah, they say something along those lines, like, and it's like I'm sure like the lawyers are still figuring it out.
It's like,
Well,
what did you actually do?
right. So
You did nothing but put in a prompt.
right,
Yeah.
and so if you
So-
use if this is AI based and it's not like an art rendering or like you didn't do it yourself.
And then it's like it's gonna be into like the realm of um like slogans and like brand names and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just be like you can't you can't just like TM like the penguin waddle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you had a slogan that said something like penguin waddle, people are gonna say that's too broad and that's too so stuff like that. It's like if you would do an AI prompt of like purple penguin, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, anyone can do that. That's very vague. And
Yeah.
then the AI is going to give you a whole bunch of different prompts,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all going to look pretty similar. So it's like, that's why that's never going to be a thing. They're never going to truly like be like, yeah, it's copyright. Like, it's uncopyrightable, I think.
That's a very logical point.
Like you have to do a lot of convincing to tell me that you can copyright it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, so Punk Waddle, the character, right? I need to, if I want to copyright trademark him, right, or do something like, I need to make him kind of unique,
Yeah. Yep. Punk Waddle?
Yes.
He's a unique. He is unique. Your penguin is a unique character, and perhaps ought to be, protected in some way.
Right.
Like I thought Gator was pretty generic, but then freaking the AI can't freaking make him for the life of freaking AI. So I'm like, I guess he is unique.
He's pretty unique. I mean, like, even if your intent wasn't to make him that unique, I mean, there's nothing like Gator out there, and not many people are gonna be in a rush to, directly replicate that because, they might, I don't know, get in trouble or something. I don't know.
It's okay. You can just say it out loud. Gator shit.
Gator's an asshole.
Gator's an asshole. That's why.
But he's usually nice to me, so he always says I'm a G, so I mean, I can't really hold anything against him.
It's true. It's true. Gator sees you as a character of chaos.
That's, I'm flattered because it means it's high praise coming from him.
Yeah, coming from a goblin, that's a really good praise.
True.
Because he is definitely a character of chaos. I will give him that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's neutral chaotic pretty much. He's mostly good. He thinks he's doing good all the time, right?
I suppose. Define good.
He's like less family friendly than Wilton, but it's not saying a lot.
Sometimes he's playing the good guy. Sometimes he's the willful bad guy.
I like how you said that he's a little bit more friendly than Wilton, because Wilton isn't. Well, I hate to say it.
Well, he could be sketchy, very sketchy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his dealings with Jose.
Wilton doesn't like Gator because Gator is very exploitable, but maybe not in the way that Wilton wants. He's not controllable. That's why.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like Wilton's like, yes, do that, and then Gator does what he he was gonna do, but it ends up being like a snafu of a different sort, and
Yeah.
Wilson's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. Wilton tries to troll, but sometimes I think Wilton thinks he's more in charge or manipulative when he's not.
Yes, yes.
Like, he trolls, but things don't go his way.
Agreed. My lower back is a little bit on fire.
The
Makes
roof,
sense because I did back. No, my back.
the
My
roof,
back.
the roof is on fire. Oh, the back. Yeah, you did say back.
Yeah, my back.
Well, you should get a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, I probably might put some icy hot. I might put some icy hot on my back. Who knows?
I mean, if you hit yourself in the back with a fire extinguisher and you like crack your spinal cord, I mean, you won't have feeling back there, and then it'll be fine.
Well, then I can't do deadlifts and squats.
Oh,
and,
that's true. Well, I mean, you could do deadlifts, but you're never gonna be able to do a live lift again.
It's true.
But jokes aside, no, I do understand the importance of having a decent physical fitness routine, especially once you get into the flow. It's worth keeping it going if nothing's stopping you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for a little chat with the memes of destruction tomorrow.
I do want to briefly acknowledge.
Coach Murphy and memes of destruction are gonna have a little podcast.
That would be
tomorrow.
that would be very healthy.
Yeah, I'll probably invite other people in to discuss some stuff too. But yeah, whoever I can get, whoever's into the fitness, realm, because I know people in the fitness area.
Cool.
I mean, I think I think that Coach Murphy and memes are definitely appropriate for that.
Oh yes, it's gonna be another. It's gonna be hypertrophy with Coach Murphy.
Hypertrophy.
With Coach Murphy, it rhymes. It's so freaking good because it
I
rhymes.
see. Yeah, it does.
Hypertrophy. If anyone doesn't know what that word means, hypertrophy means the process of building muscle.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a different word. Okay.
No. Hypertrophy is hypertrophic is actually the process of muscle building. Muscle building. It's sensitized muscle building in stress plus food plus rest. All that stuff. Like protein, carbs, water.
So Bucky says, I think Gator would take being called shit as a compliment from what I've heard.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. Maybe not. Who knows? Am I shit or am I the shit?
True story.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give this bad boy a good sanding. Because this is apparently it's sandable. It does say.
Oh yeah.
It's sandable. It says sandable.
Sandable.
So I'm gonna give it a good sanding. And I'm gonna hit it with some primer. And then I'm gonna use some glue to use some like really stretchy fabric stuff to hide all the joint pieces.
Yeah.
It looks like the joint pieces are kind of like they look a little different. You'll see.
How long does the foam take or the clay take to settle or dry or set?
I don't know how long it takes to cure. I give it about a day.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I give it about a day. Just it does. It's probably like a couple hours. It gets pretty stiff, but give it about a day. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to work with. And
Yeah, so basically, instead of painting, what I'm doing is anytime I see like I found a little technique where if I see like cracks in the plastic, or you see like a swirl in the plastic, the way it's been injection molded, I found that if you buff it down and sand it a bit, not too, you don't have to do a lot, but you just do a little bit, like you're able to get rid of that line so that the surface looks like it's uniform in texture. And so
Yeah.
I'm using this to get it buffed down, so it's not like obviously like Punk Waddle. If I use the white side, it's gonna get really glossy. But if I just go
Right.
straight from green to the cloth, it's like in between, not as glossy. So I'm able to
Yeah,
kind of control that.
I agree because when I was using the razor, I didn't like the glossy, but I liked the smooth. In fact,
Yeah.
sometimes I'd buff it and I'd go to the gloss, and then I'd be like, "Oops!" and I have to go back to the buff.
Yep. And like maybe there's a situation where like there's a specific part of a mobile suit that wants to shine or that needs to shine, and in that part,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say then that gets the full treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, I might give this guy a good, nice little glossy but dirty kind of treatment.
Mhm.
You know.
I promise to get a good night's sleep for next week, and if you're doing this again next week, I will endeavor to be early instead of late and tired.
Yeah.
Today just was my B game day.
Yeah, I wish I had this done quicker, but because there was an anime convention in Boston on the 30th, but I don't think I'll be ready for that.
Oh yeah, it's possible, but it is tight. You might be able to do it.
Yeah, but I would want to like do the whole cosplay.
Oh, I got
I
you.
need to build the Xeon suit, which the Xeon suit is. It's the Fetty suits are very simple. The Fetty suits are very simplex.
Yeah, they are.
But the Xeon ones, they're cool. They look cool.
Well, it's like the same thing with World War II. An American suit is one thing, but try to make a quality Hugo Boss suit. That's tricky. You need a real tailor for that one.
Yeah, people still get angry.
And they still get angry even when you wear it just right.
Yeah, right?
It's like, did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming at all.
Nope.
When I was a Boy Scout,
Some people can't appreciate high fashion.
True.
But yeah, when I was a Boy Scout, we had a patrol and we had a flag, and that we named it the Principality of Xeon, and it actually was like the Xeon flag minus the, with the Xeon logo in the middle, as opposed to the. And back then I didn't know it had a resemblance to the World War II flag at all. Like I didn't know that I didn't know that. I just, we know, but luckily I think we got away with it because we had a couple of Asians in the group, so it was like, clearly these guys are weebs, not size.
Yeah. It being the wrong size sucks.
Yeah, especially, side 4.
Yeah, side 7 got it really bad.
Yeah, them too. Especially because that not fully established yet.
Yeah, Site 3 didn't get any action. Xeons protect their homeland.
They got luckier than the guys in Dresden. Like World War II, like, I mean, that entire country got like firebombed, The Xeons got pretty lucky. I mean, the only difference was that they lost all of their 18 to 30-year-olds, probably sending them out to the front.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, they did not shoot any freaking cannon on them. Oh my god, I'm still so happy freaking reading the latest freaking manga of freaking Thunderbolt. Just seeing Big Zam again.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Big Zam. Freaking awesome. Yeah.
The legs are for the brand.
And just imagine freaking Big Zam freaking just plucking the solar cannon out of freaking the Fetty's control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine, but that's cool.
Yeah, I'm
I'm trying
having
to figure out
trouble.
what it is. It take over the control ship?
No,
Does it be-
it just plucks it. Like it has freaking like boarding party run in and freaking like
Oh,
take over, and freaking Big Zam just like in mid process freaking picks in tow. Just flies away with it like a freaking like a like an eagle grabbing a snake.
Okay. You know, the Xeons do come steal a lot of things from the Fetties. Have you noticed that?
Kind of vice versa too, yeah.
Yeah. It all started when they tried to steal the um 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 um
I mean, literally, like in the later volumes of Thunderbolt, like
yeah.
like Laurel and the rest of um the new type cult, they're literally infiltrating old Xeon bases, space bases that
Yeah.
are now operated and run by freaking the Federation.
Yep. Well, and then what is it called when the Xeon take a grunt, like a Fetty grunt, and then give it a Xeon shield, And basically they kind of give it a recolor, but it's just a repurposed Fetty.
Oh yeah. Like
Some
in
of those have,
was it like Stardust Memories?
yeah.
Yeah, it was literally like a training.
the training Zaku. Yep.
A
Yeah.
training unit. Yeah. Well, they're cheaper to build. They were the first. They were the first ever mass production type. And then the GMs, which are better, the GMs or the Zaku's, and it's hard to say.
I would think the
Because the
GM
Zaku's, there's so many variants of
that's
GMs,
mhm.
but there is a lot of variants of there's a couple variants of the GMs too. So it's like I don't know. It depends on like what unit they're in and what their unit specialty is, and a bunch of other stuff.
Well, especially if you're talking about the what do you call it, the GM customs from 0083. I mean, I would rather be piloting that over a Zaku, But if
Yeah.
we're talking, like Grunt GM from 1 Year War era, in theory they still have the benefit of the Gundam training data, but I don't know if that means a lot.
True.
Well, it's like Armor had natural abilities that most pilots didn't. So
Yeah. Look at those feet.
unless your name is like Eon Fleming or something like that,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and he also had to have some surgery and a few things that kind of made him interact and made the machine designed to be more responsive too.
Yeah.
Psycho
There's the reason why.
frame.
No. That's
I know they don't have a Psycho frame. I'm just saying, like, that is really what, because Psycho frame showed up in New Gundam first, right?
No. Io Fleming is the one who was in the Atlas.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Who's the Zaku guy?
Oh shoot.
I forget his name.
It's Daryl.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a Big Zam Bucky's crafting.
That's Big Zam.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a
And
beautiful freaking mobile armor of freaking death and destruction, and that big hole in the middle.
It's a
That's
laser beam.
That's a freaking it pisses out the largest stream of laser.
Yeah, it's one heck of a beam weapon, a particle beam.
Yeah.
Although the 8th MS team, that was a fun one.
Oh yeah, the apple source.
And then
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was a pretty good one too.
The Ass Palace sauce. I always whenever I see the name of that, I see apple sauce. But yeah, that was a pretty cool one.
Yeah. So it's not snacks feet. It's just crafted feet. So also, you're right. UTI would be peeing out a lot of laser beam.
Yeah. I think I did pretty good today on the freaking bill. My goodness.
I don't think so far.
You earned your
I got-
paycheck.
The feet, yeah, the feet are good. The feet look good. The hands look great. The hands look like hands. I might put like a little plate on them, but other than that, they're pretty good.
A plate of spaghetti?
No, a hand plate. Like
Oh, you're gonna put a plate of hand on there. That's pretty disgusting. That you shouldn't be cannibalizing people's hands.
you're right.
But you know, I
What's
understand
a
war, times get desperate during the war.
You know, that's what the hanger queen is for. You know what I mean?
I see. That makes sense. I understand now.
Mm-hmm. For all that don't know, a hanger queen is slang for a hard down aircraft that is mainly used for cannibalizing its parts, its still active functioning parts, for the rest of its squadron.
Oh, okay. I remember hearing that somewhere, and it makes sense. So I guess like as long as they
So
can still
if
get.
there's a stress factor down the fuselage, one of the main struts, that's like hard down, and it might need to freaking be like it can't fly, so it will be stay on the boat, or it will be like sitting in the hangar for a long time until freaking like you can get some experts to look at it and fix it up. So
I see.
it will stay in there, and its computers and all its components are still good. So let's just say Jet 4, it has a down mid system, right?
Mhm.
For the targeting computer.
Yep.
The translator computer, whatever. What they'll do is they'll grab that component from the Hanger Queen, and they'll freaking grab the other one, and they'll send it to like a different level shop to fix it. But they'll grab the Hanger Queen one, and they'll put it into Jet 4, we said, right? And guess what? Now the Jet is it's got not a new computer, but a good computer in it, and it works. And now it's mission capable, and off the way it goes. That's how that works.
I know. What do they just keep like swapping out parts until the thing is really like messed up? The Hanger Queen is like messed up, and then or do they use it as an excuse to order more parts? Like, how does that? You know, what do they do to it?
Yeah. Well, it depends. It depends. It's like
Okay, circumstances.
it's like we'll go to supply and be supply will be like, okay, yeah, we put in an order, but it's going to take 3 weeks.
I
like,
see.
no.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay.
I was
no,
kind of
as long
thinking
as-
that.
Yeah, it's like, well, we're up we're up 7 aircrafts, and we want 6 up at all times. So let's, and we want 2 for alternate just in case something happens. So we'll do this, and now we have 8 that are up. It's just mission readiness. That's a thing that we used to take pride in. I hope they still take pride in it now, but who knows? Transversity. Hi.
Yeah, it's more important that you're wearing the best dress out of all the guys on your squad.
Excuse me, my F-16 is actually a tank. Thank you very much.
What does it identify as?
It identifies as a Humvee now, okay?
Greeting, K. Roberts.
Did I put it in wrong again? It's going to be fun to put in, but it's not that bad to put in. Probably don't want to touch the feet quite yet, but I'm just seeing how the shoes fit.
Nice legs.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
I'm looking at the whole thing and just like, okay, it's looking great. I might want to redo the connection on this one, on the head joint, but other than that, I'm liking it.
I'm liking it.
What up, Disney sheep herder? He had a
hey,
bump in
Dis-
stream.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Punk Water. I didn't mean to cut you off mid-sentence.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
But it's true. He had a bump in stream with Rancor Steve a few minutes ago on Rumble.
Oh yeah. I remember that was happening. I was over here. Sorry, Disney. I actually meant to catch that.
I went to both.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a glitch on my phone where I can open up the YouTube app and mobile app at the same time and get audio from both of them at the same time. It normally doesn't work, but sometimes you get lucky.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wish I could find a way to do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it covered a pretty wide, set of topics there when I jumped in there. Bucky says, Ronnie interrupted you on purpose. It's always on purpose.
Yeah. What a
It's
jerk.
never on accident, that's for darn sure.
Oh.
What?
Well, I mean, look,
The man
sorry.
The man says what he means. He's a man of strong convictions.
I'm sensitive because Punk Water was always upstaging my fashion choice. I mean, here I am wearing a crappy white t-shirt, and this dude shows up wearing a freaking tuxedo.
Every day.
And I remember, my mom used to say if I was going to a funeral, I'd be like, Mom, should I wear a suit? And she'd be like, you'll be better dressed than the grieving. So, basically, in other words, yeah, don't do that, And it makes sense. She's like, yeah, why would you want to be better dressed as the people grieving,
That's true.
But, Punk Water, I think, is an exception for you. I mean, granted, it'd be kind of funny if a penguin actually showed up at a funeral. That would be funny.
True.
I could maybe lighten up the mood a bit.
Yeah.
So when you talk about your vacation last week, and you mentioned you and Sugar Waddle, I picture basically two penguins, but I picture the female penguin has a little pink bow on top of her head. Sort of like how Minnie Mouse would be differentiated from Mickey. That's like my image of Sugar Waddle.
That's funny. And a big bag of candy. Make sure there's a big bag of candy.
I'm working on that because mentally I'm working on that image because I was thinking, do I picture pixie sticks or a bag of Smarties or I have these things. I have these honey straws I bought. I forgot where I got these. I got these online, but you just cut the top open and you just squeeze the honey out of them. But these aren't really sugar. These are just honey, so they don't really count. But good source of honey if you need honey. Just straight up honey. I don't know if it's actually good for you. Local honey is good for your allergies, I hear.
It is.
I thought about getting into beekeeping, but when I looked into it, I was worried about having a swarm, issue.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did you take the beekeeper's oath?
Huh?
You keep the beekeeper's oath?
Well, that too.
It's a sworn issue. Swarm issue.
I mean, a professional beekeeper knows what to do. I mean, a professional in apiculture, that's the science of beekeeping. Apiculture, yep.
Wow. Fancy words.
And I believe the place that does the beekeeping is called an apiary, but don't quote me on that. And K. Robert says, technically humans wore tuxedos before penguins were discovered. Did they? Or did we discover tuxedos from the penguin? Oh, wait, no, wait. We didn't discover them yet. Oh, he got me.
It's true. It's true. God said humans can't be the best dressed, so he invented he created a penguin just to put us all into shame. I have someone who does a better tuxedo than us, I guess.
If man was meant to look nice, he'd have penguin wings.
It's true.
Yeah.
And K. Roberts goes on to say, well, the modern tux was set in the 1800s.
Talk about my penguin. You know, here's the awkward. Let's be real. Let's just cut through all of it and just go straight for it. Like you said, I'm always wearing a tuxedo, right? It's my penguin suit. But then here's the thing. Most time people say don't show up in your birthday suit, but that's all I got, and it's my best look ever.
Well, I will say your birthday suit's a lot better than John Cena's.
Oh, yeah. I only saw clips. I did not watch.
I did not watch either. I only saw clips as well. Sorry, John Cena, you were naked for nothing. But it was the Oscars. And
I guess Jimmy Kimmel saw him, so that's the excitement, right?
that is weird. Like, to be naked in front of everyone and freaking TV is one thing, right? Only fan girls do it all the time.
Yeah.
But to have Jimmy Kimmel in front of you, what the shit? I just wondering how much did they pay him to freaking do that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like that's like one of the things where you don't discuss like how much you got paid for. Like,
right.
Like he'll probably tell you like how much he got paid for playing Peacemaker, right? But he'll never discuss like what he got paid for being naked in front of the freaking Oscars.
Yeah, but K. Roberts has a point. Yeah, shock comedy has to have a proper setup. Yeah, if you're just doing something vulgar and crass and weird, but without the shock and awe or some sort of, just showing up when anything could happen is just, it's like, okay, you're walking around naked. How am I, unless you set it up right, it's like, how am I supposed to respond? How am I supposed to react? Like, if there's not an ebb and flow of the conversation, it's just, it doesn't land.
I mean, he's a fitness guy and a freaking WWE like personality. He's not a like he can deliver a good comedy line if it's written really well. You know what I mean?
It's
But
like
most people who have like somewhat acting chops can. You know what I mean?
So he is okay. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is about on acting par with Jason Statham because neither of them could carry the movie Shobbs and Haw, right? It just was two kind of like supporting roles. Oh, I have that Pez dispenser. But they were supporting roles, but they didn't really. It didn't go enough, right? So then you have John Cena, who's like the Wish version or the Temu version or whatever version of The Rock, because he's trying to do the same thing. He's doing the goofy stuff, which The Rock did at first. Some of The Rock's first roles were really goofy and weird, but then after a couple of years, he's like, no, I want serious things. He beefed up really good. Well, he did the stuff with Kevin Hart, but he was like the quote straight man, while Kevin Hart was a goofball, and they played well enough together that they made movies, right? It's not my favorite duo, but it worked.
The Rock is he's a wannabe Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
except for he talks better English, he can actually sing. That's about it.
exactly. So like he's not a caliber, like he's not gonna be right now the guy. He'd have to step up his game to be the movie blockbuster star, right? The epic movie for all. But he does good enough. John Cena is just like a bad Xerox attempt to be like him because he just isn't hitting it, right?
I see what
I
you're
don't
trying
know.
to say. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you're trying to say.
And John Cena can be campy and goofy on the wrestling stage, and he can do that pony show, right? But he's just he doesn't have the same chops. He doesn't have the same charisma. He's not connecting the same way with the audience that The Rock does or bigger stars do.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Ricky Gervais was classy but crass, called them out and they didn't like it. And then now they're doing this pat on the back or whatever now to themselves.
Sorry. Little Michael Jackson
All right.
right there. Getting a little confused.
I think that was a little more Key and Peele.
I know. A little more Key and Peele rendition of Michael Jackson. Yeah.
I like how Ronnie's putting in the chat that they had to step him away from momentarily, and he's explaining why he put the Pez as a waiting screen for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
To be honest,
I'm probably gonna have to bow out here soon, gents.
Yeah, I don't like how this is hit. Yeah, I might. Oh, what time is it? Oh wow,
Yeah.
It's already this late, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even notice. I'll probably just connect this last hand, and then I'll show you. The last hand connection shouldn't be too much longer, and then I'll show you the kind of the look. What I have so far, it's not bad. I will have to I'm gonna have to reattach the head. The head is a little poppy-outy. I'm gonna have to not wires. I'll probably do it with a fishing line or something.
Yeah, I can see
I'll probably just sew it in.
Disney Shipper has a great question. Are you making a girlfriend for Gator?
Maybe we'll see.
I'm sorry, Awesome One. I'm sure sourdough bread that is now a cookie will make for a. Is it soft enough that you can turn it into like a pita bread, or is it just like crunchy cookie?
I don't know. I think it's expired. Expired bread. Oh no.
Is sour bread turned into a flat sugar-free cookie?
Ouch. I got players. Interesting. Okay, that's good. I'll accept that. It's not going nowhere.
Imagine a 12-inch cookie size. Okay.
12-inch cookie size, huh?
So that loaf got I
got some loafy.
Flattened. Cookie sheeted.
Yep. That's no bueno.
Are you going to secure the foot in a little bit better eventually?
Yeah, I'm gonna use wood glue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why the torso is not moving all around like the legs are.
Gotcha.
I just fed the stuff through. They're not secured with anything.
Gotcha.
They're just fed in. So I say like I was like, okay, did all my work good or all my work not good? And do I have to restart?
Sorry, I'm laughing at Disney Sheepherder. Just imagine 12-inch period. Okay, that's looking pretty nice. It looks kind of like a deactivated seed, mech, but yeah. I know you're gonna give it color though.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get blue, and there's gonna be some cleanup and some hiding of crimes here and there, but
oh yeah,
these are gonna go a little higher up, and this is gonna go a little higher up. So these are gonna be a little more. Right now they're not glued in, so they kind of just all slunk down.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how he is. He looks like a defeated. He looks like he looks like he just got freaking punched in the face.
Yeah.
Straight freaking knocked out. He got freaking bright slapped out of consciousness. But yeah, that's how you do it, son.
I mean,
that's how you do it, boys and girls.
Robin had Batman.
Probably need to put some more stuff in here.
Bright.
That is very pretty.
And he's back.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it when I was in the other room.
Oh, nice.
I saw you showcase your beautiful statue.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. Oh, look at those Pez. They're beautiful Pezes.
Oh, I gotta reload them again.
Oh, you know what? I think Gator might have visited and ate all your Pez. That's something he would do.
Well, I got a 2-pound bag, or what? It's probably a 1.5 pound bag now, but yeah, you can buy a 2-pound bag of those.
Oh, the Pez. What do you call them?
Refills, yeah. Yeah, refill Pez candies.
Nice.
Pez candy. Nice.
I haven't had Pez in a while.
Oh, I gotta take out my keyboard real quick. Oh, gotta get my portable keyboard going. All right. Oh wait, I gotta put it away. Let me put this away. I'm sorry, I gotta go now.
Wow. What a braggart.
Really slick. How cool is that? I don't even have a use for it. I love it. It came with something I bought on eBay. I bought like a couple of old pocket PCs on eBay. That's why I have it, but I don't actually need the keyboard. Like, I'm not going to sit outside. Maybe I will. I don't know, but
it's very tiny though.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a proper, it's like a 80% keyboard, I think. So it's pretty tiny, but it feels like a laptop keyboard of the early 2000s. Like, it is.
Gotcha.
It feels right, but you're right. It is on the tiniest side, no doubt about it.
That's pretty snazzy, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I used to have one that I liked a lot more. It was made by Targus. They're the company that makes like backpacks and things like that.
Yeah. I had one of those.
And yeah, I had a Targus folding keyboard for my Palm Pilot, and that thing was really cool. Folded up into quad, 4 pieces. And as long as you had a flat surface to put it onto, and I don't think you had to put it on a flat surface, but it makes sense with the whole balance. But that was a pretty comfortable thing to type on.
That's really cool.
Well, that's cool. Wow, that's awesome.
And to answer Buggy's question, it is not clicky clacky. It's not clicky clacky like this one here, where it is mechanical, because I like mecha.
Oh, me too.
Nice.
Well played.
All right. Oh my goodness! I will say that this is the biggest gunpla. I'm doing air quotes right now. This thing is huge, but
it's huge.
It's fun though.
It's super fun.
It's creative.
It is creative. And I can actually judge on how big he is now.
Gonna pull out the calibers?
Well, yeah, he's... So, on the floor. Okay, he is 1/2 inch higher than my knee.
Dang.
Ah. Needless to say.
He's like maybe an inch and a half high, on the above side of my knee, so that's perfect.
Nice.
That is good. I like it. I make big puppets. That's what I do, but I try not to make him super big.
True.
Punkwaddle, are you typing on a clicky keyboard or just typing on something to emulate the clicky keyboard sound?
So I'm typing on my laptop, and I think I might be using my laptop mic. Which
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, I was just curious.
No, it happens.
I thought you were just engaged in comedic trolling or something.
Well, no, but yes, it worked out real well because time-sensitive humor.
Well played, sir.
Well, what's the key to comedy? Timing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that when people go, "What's the key to comedy? Timing."
Yeah, when they say it wrong or wrong inflection, everybody's like, "I don't get it." What's the key to comedy? Timing. I don't know what is it.
Funny. That got me. That one tickled my funny bone. But unless my name was Timing, then I'd be like, I don't know. What is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I had a calculator with a watch. I'm sorry. I had a calculator watch with a keyboard. And those are pretty darned cool. I remember they had the black ones. They also had these old ones that were kind of gold in like the 80s, I think. But the black ones, I always wanted those when I was a kid in school to cheat on tests.
I didn't like wearing watches, so I never really felt too envious of those.
Generally, they were like, I got bored of them pretty quickly, but I had a Spalding watch for like, I think between 2nd or 3rd grade, or like maybe all of 3rd grade, and that thing was pretty cool. But it was so simple, and but it was good. But then I stopped carrying a watch for years on end because they have a bell. They tell you when they get up in school. You don't need to know what time it is.
That's true. But you know what time it is?
Time to disconnect me abruptly mid-sentence while I'm promoting myself.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You're never gonna let that go.
No, but all jokes aside, it was good seeing Awesome One and
I
Buggy's
did that to like
crafting.
Punkwaddle. I did that Punkwaddle like 3 times, and Punkwaddle never cries.
I'm not crying.
It's baseball. Wait, no, there's no crying in baseball. Crap!
I am... I'm not crying, I'm just offended.
All right, there. So Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let Ronnie G go for a little bit, and then we're gonna have you promote yourself. But Ronnie, what do you want to do?
I don't have a lot to say. All I want to say is, in all seriousness, thank you to Buggy's Crafting, Disney Street Proto, Awesome One, and everybody else who tuned in, including FHKC, K. Roberts, and etc. Yeah, there was a guy named etc. who dropped by. Jokes aside, beyond that, I will try to do something cool next Monday. But if I don't do anything cool next Monday, I will still do something on my Monday show at 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is all I have to say about that. Oh, wait, and Disney Street Proto really, really wants me to set up a turtle camera. So I just want to acknowledge that because see, he did. He just did it like as I was saying. He goes, "I want turtles." So I just want to acknowledge that I'm still aware of that. Disney Street Proto, thank you for your input. Back to you, Punkwaddle and
Turtle,
Snacks.
he's trying to escape. He's like, "Get me out of here!"
She's trying to escape. Don't misgender Puffy.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Okay, it's understandable.
Okay.
But yeah, she's trying to get out. I think it was egg laying season at the time, and I was like really proud of her just to see how industrious she could be.
You know, I don't ask what's under her shell. I don't care.
Well, she got like organs like us, but I'm not gonna go into detail.
Fair enough.
Good. Speaking of organs like us, Punkwaddle.
I hang out with Floral tomorrow. I'll try to get back in the swing of things, and I am become Punkwaddle.
Da-da-da-da.
I just want to get in before you cut me off.
It's fine. It's fine.
Stop by the ice house.
Yeah. Stop by the ice house. Go check out Floral if you don't like to watch good stuff.
Yeah. I was invited tomorrow too. By the way, apparently, Floral messaged me said, "Can I come through tomorrow?" So you're probably gonna see my robot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna do a podcast with memes tomorrow. I'll probably upload it Thursday.
Oh,
Probably
okay. So
upload
it's
it.
not live, so we don't have to tune in tomorrow. We just have to keep an eye out for the upload.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll probably do an upload on Thursday. So
Okie
that's
dokie.
probably
Sweet.
a thing I'll do. At least that's kind of the format I want to do. I want to have an in-depth discussion without the chat trying to bug in too much. I'll still have,
That's what I was trying to do with my hot takes that I didn't do very much last year. But I agree that having a real conversation that people can kind of hear instead of trying to interject themselves to be able to steer the conversation and
I liked those.
I'll do more.
Kind of just they can listen while they're doing something else.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
That's what-
While they're building Gundam or something.
Exactly. That's what I do. I listen to a lot of Rogan and other people too, and that's how they're formatting. That's what I kind of want to do. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Y'all have a good night. Stay nipping. Stay nagging.
Yeah.
Stay classy there.
Later, crocodiles.
I bet it.
Oh yeah.